Welcome in, everybody, to Appetite for Distraction. We're back here with a special guest named Morgan. Can you tell us about yourself, Mr. Morgan Guy? How are you? I'm here with
Yeah.
Steve Racer, by the way.
Oh, he's over there for you.
Yeah,
He's up here for
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I think we're all going to start doing.
Yeah.
You're down here, and Trevor's over there. And
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
it's all going
everywhere.
to be Brady Bunch.
So,
So I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've
fellow
been.
Yinzer.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I figured that from the Penguins jersey on his chair.
What? No, never.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I that's a Yammer Yager jersey that I gave him a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Yep.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, and I do an autocross over here in Pittsburgh, which is essentially just it's an automotive obstacle course in a parking lot. It's exactly as fun as you think it sounds. But I've been doing this now for 19 years, and I've been back and forth with the idea of, like, 20 years ago, I was like, man, I really kind of want to do something a little different. And I decided to take something that I was passionate about with cars and turn it into something that made me passionate about humans. And I think that was really kind of a turning point for, someone who was 19 years old and went, well, what are we going to do? I was smoking cigarettes and doing everything else under the sun. So I wasn't really taking care of myself, but I was thinking about other people instead of myself. And I decided to start this adventure. Let's see, that would be 2008.
All because of Aunt Barb, right?
Yeah, Aunt Barbara. She got diagnosed in 1999 is when she got diagnosed. From there, she was okay for a while. She did a couple of different things where you could tell that her physical motions weren't what they used to be.
Now,
you
I'm
were
not
just watching her
sure.
on that.
Sorry to cut you off. I didn't mean to, but I didn't. You didn't I don't think you explained. Is this a
It's
fundraiser?
for the most part, but it's for Huntington's disease, which
Okay.
I'm sure he could
Oh,
talk better than I
yeah.
could.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Could you
so,
explain that?
Yeah, Huntington's is a neurological degenerative disease that essentially, if you take ALS, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, MS, and wrap them all up in a ball, it really and truly does some very interesting things where it can hide with the symptoms of other more well-known diseases. For something like that, we have a hard time pinning it down when there's not a family history.
Yeah.
But it is a protein mutation on a gene that the three of us all carry. So, like, we all carry the same gene pattern, but it is and it's an extended mutation on it. If we were capable of living to 200 years old, we'd all eventually wind up with this, to the point of, like, it would just start to flip off light switches.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm sorry about, like I said, cutting you off. I knew you mentioned something about this kind of inspired you to do this, but I wasn't sure how it inspired you.
Yeah. So my aunt was diagnosed in 99. She lived all the way up until 2011. She passed away on April 15th in 2011, 2010. And I mean, it was weeks before that event that we had.
Mm-hmm.
So it was tough to deal with, but we pulled through. We managed, and we've been doing it for an additional 15 years after the fact. So here we are now.
That's awesome.
2026, and it's next weekend, and we're gonna have all the fun in the world.
Oh yeah, yeah. That sounds.
It is a
great.
bucket of fun. It is a
Oh,
bucket of fun.
there's a bucket of ice waiting for one of us.
Is that what so? Morgan and I have a running uh, bet, and it benefits the charity itself. I mean, whoever loses puts $100 into towards the donate $100. And I was like, I've lost the last 2 years, so I'm like, we got to have a reward for the winner. Pie in the face, bucket of ice, something like that.
Yeah.
So, for fastest time of the day, you still got the Civic Type R,
Yeah, I do.
and I got my Mini, which I haven't really done a damn thing to, which I should have because there's a monumental pile of parts in my garage for it. With us moving last spring and winter not really cooperating because that garage does not hold heat at all, and I'm not going to be out there wrenching in 12-degree weather.
Freezing.
Screw that. I was hoping to get it done. Yeah, I was hoping to get it done, but I'm like, Which I made a post. Well, first of all, when I explain autocross to people, I tell them it's basically the best fun you could have for $50 in a parking lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is because there's a course set up in cones, and you're not racing anybody else. You're racing the clock for, a time, best time. And there's different classes for different cars, and I think I'm still going to run SMF this year. Although for Akron sports cars, I run XB. Just because
we don't run that at North Hills.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
The cat. I know it's the cat. There it is.
No, man, look at that.
All right, everybody can hold up. The real star of the show's in here.
Yeah.
My cat's so ordinary. He's like, I want to be in. I hear you recording. What you doing? I'm like, come on, dude.
I'm gonna come over there with a freaking jigsaw and cut a hole in that door for the cat.
I really should. Just because as soon as he hears me say, hey guys, what's up? This is the appetite for distraction. He's like, let me in. I want in. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
But before we get any deeper, because I want to talk a little bit more about Fast Track and how much fun it is and all this stuff. We have a recurring thing on this podcast where we mental health check.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick mental health check because it's last year I was suffering some pretty bad anxiety issues throughout the summer and into the fall, and that's one reason why we started this podcast. So he doesn't live that far from me now. He used to live a lot farther from me, and we kind of drifted away. And this is kind of like us checking in on each other, talking about all the stuff we used to talk about, which is nerdy things and stuff we're into and all that stuff. So it's become a theme for a quick mental health check. So,
okay. I'm in for it.
Trevor, you good? Everything going good on your side?
I'm pretty good. I'm hungry. just waiting for my food to be done. I got lasagna in the oven, so. How about you, Mr. Morgan? Since you're new to all this, how are you feeling? I know we talked a little bit about Huntington's disease and stuff.
But in general, how you doing?
Yeah,
big Papa.
Big Dog's doing okay. Work is interesting. I'm the only person who can sell my product at my store right now. So I was going to be incredibly late for this here recording, but in the grand scheme of things, it would have I made it. Thank you to the gods of speed.
And we could have done it later. We're very flexible with schedules and stuff. So
but I put out 4 cars today and I sold 1. So like it's just the iron's hot. I'm striking. I got my event in 9 days.
Yeah.
And I'm at a point where something like this is bringing me back down. It is calming me out, and I am just enjoying myself for right now because once I leave here, it's go.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Yeah, and it's from an outsider looking in, watching everybody that helps out with the fast track thing, what you see is a monumental thing, but what you don't see, all the behind the scenes, all the setup, the prep. I mean, if you guys had to do this and put the autocross on without North Hills helping that out, because it's event number 5 for North Hills in their autocross season, so like they're dedicating one of their race days for the cause. So
where at? And you said North Hills. Where at is this auto fast track? The fast track going to be at?
It's well, he'll tell. I'm not used to the guy running it.
North Park Pool parking lot.
Okay.
It's so if you're familiar, it's roughly about, because it's Pittsburgh, everything's 20 minutes away.
Oh yeah, I love
25
Pittsburgh.
minutes away from downtown.
Mm-hmm.
If it's located directly into the North Hills, but the North Park Pool parking lot is where this takes place. Has taken place now for 19 years.
Okay. You have to.
Yeah, it's technically Allison Park, right?
Yeah, technically Allison Park, but as far as the county is concerned, it's North Park.
North Park. Okay.
North Park. Yeah, because you used to live in what? Liberty, right, Trevor?
East Liberty. Yeah. It's Liberty.
East Liberty.
Oh, you lived right down the street from the dealership.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure did. I drive past it every day, but like, there's Steve's car. There's Steve's car.
That wasn't my car, but car that I drove, yeah.
Yeah. But
wait, Steve, is this the guy that you would always like, hey, I'm in Pittsburgh?
Guilty. Kind of.
When he lived there, when he lived there with his ex-wife, yes. Nowadays it's mostly just Leon.
Yeah.
But he's up around the Wexford area, so he's a ways out from Pittsburgh proper.
Yeah, I lived in straight up like 5-10 minutes downtown.
Your first apartment was in a sketchy neighborhood. Oh, your second apartment was too. So
yeah, so I lived in Wilkinsburg for a little bit, like for about a year.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Like Wilkinsburg, I don't know what it's like now downtown Wilkinsburg, but when I moved there, it was like everything was boarded up. There was like a KFC, Taco Bell between the two, like in a unison in one restaurant. There was like a Popeyes down there. It was weird. Rainbow, it was very sketchy area for sure. I remember giving my boss phone calls every Monday, letting him know that I was going to be late because there was another shooting at the bus stop, which was literally like a walk down from where I lived. So,
hey, look, man, 15221, born and bred.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. And the only other out of the three of us, you and I both know what that is.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
That's that wonderful postal code.
Yep. And then I had a buddy that actually went to the Art Institute of Pittsburgh. He lived in Homestead, so he and I go back and share stories back and forth about horror stories, especially about it.
Oh yeah.
So, but
that's for damn sure.
Yeah,
that's for damn sure.
It's funny.
Then that would explain the other part of that, Steve, where I would see you like driving down Forbes Avenue in the middle of a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no, was I still living? I lived in Regent Square there for a minute.
It depends on what Mini I was driving at that time. Was it the green one, the red one?
The green one.
Green one. I still miss the green one. Unfortunately, a tree killed it. So I sold it to my friend JT, and then a tree fell on it.
Oh, no.
But it was an M14 car anyways, which Trevor and I were, one of the minis I tried to get him into was a coupe, that white one from that Rodney guy.
He fucking answered like a year later.
Yeah.
Well, that's exaggeration, but yeah. He'd like reply back like 3 weeks later. He was like, "Hey, you still looking for that car?" I was like, "No, I got an offer for another one, dude. Sorry."
Yeah, well, it was a very nice white N18 car. And I told him, I was like, the N18 is a lot better than the N14, but there still has some issues. But as long as you maintain them, they're good running cars.
Yeah, and they're few and far between, if we're being honest. So, like, that's not the end. That's not the end of the world. But
yeah, and then I almost got him into an F-56 that one of the Neo Miniacs were selling, which actually wasn't. It was like 54,000 miles, and he only wanted like $3,500 for it.
Yeah, I really should have just said fuck it and bought it. I was really upset because I really wanted that car. I was like, man, that car's awesome.
I have a handshaker F55.
Do you?
F55 is a 4-door.
Is it?
Yeah, it's my car just with 2 extra doors. It's a slight a bit longer.
Yeah.
But all the parts are the same.
I
Well,
figured.
exhaust isn't, but
Yeah.
I told you, Morgan was trying to would try to get you into a Mini because I've been trying to do it for a long time.
I want to get in a Mini. I actually family offered me a deal for a Camry, which I'm gonna take, and leaves me for my Venza. So I'm thinking possibilities of what I want to do with the Venza that I have. It's a great car. It's got 140 some thousand miles on it, but it's still good. I keep the maintenance on it. I keep up on, like, brakes. It's got new brakes, new master cylinder that we just replaced. Thanks, Steve, you the man.
Freaking, I did that thing in record time.
Mm-hmm. It took us maybe like an hour, half an hour, once we got everything all figured out. So
he already had it on the lift, which we really didn't need, and I just walked into the shop. A buddy of mine out here in Ohio has a DIY garage. Basically, you rent a lift, and he's got all the tools, and he's very keen on helping people learn how to work on cars. They do community car builds. It's a really cool thing. But he rented a bay there, and he beat me there, and I showed up. I literally walked in like a boss, ripped this master cylinder out, had the new one in under an hour, and we're starting to, it was just...
Yeah, you just see him just flying, and I'm just like, damn, I'm just trying to help. I'm like, what can we do to okay.
I mean, it helps that master cylinder was super easy to get to because there wasn't really a whole lot of stuff in the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, my mental health, I had a little bit of hit this week, but it was a weird kind of hit going back because I want to get the mental health stuff out of the way. It was kind of like a weird hit. Wednesday at work, I wouldn't call it an anxiety issue. It's just, I'm sitting first off, they have me on a machine right now. I'm a CNC machinist for an aerospace company, and I switched because of some coolant issue. Like if you would, I'll show you pictures next weekend. Like they switched coolants in my machines that I'm fully trained on. My face was breaking out in painful rashes. My arms were all jacked up. My legs were all jacked up. So they moved me to the oil-based area up front, and they have me right now running an EDM drill where I basically drill holes in nuts with electrodes. And it is the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. I basically just put 5 nuts up, hit start, sit down for 10 minutes.
So when you're drilling it, I'm sorry, ADD again. When you're drilling it, does it like have like a water spritz where you're trying to drill it while it's in water? Okay, because I actually, a friend of ours was doing that same thing, and I would sit there and talk to her while she's doing it. I'm like, that looks pretty fun. She's like, actually, it's really boring. So sorry.
When I tell you I ran out of internet running that, because fucking problem is my day shift counterpart is Jeff. Morgan doesn't know who Jeff is. I'll tell him who Jeff is. But
I get it.
That Jeff, my former best friend growing up. The best way to explain Jeff.
While you're doing that, I'll be right back.
The good Lord gave him 2 heads, but only enough blood to run the little one, and then he's never wrong. So
that sounds like a lot of Jeffs.
Yeah. So, he was supposed to be the best man at my wedding, and like a month before the wedding, him and I had this huge fallout because he was basically calling out the other groomsmen, telling that they're shitty for not supporting me, even though they were, like, because his plan for a bachelor party was, and I don't, him and I are back on good terms. But we had a falling out before the wedding because it's like his thoughts for a bachelor party were bar hopping and titty bar, which is fun, but it's not my idea of fun.
Same.
So we ended up, my groomsmen that weekend, they're all freaking superheroes because the bachelor party we went on, we did one of those VR zombie killing things, and then we saw the new cartoon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, and then we went to Texas de Brazil, and then Trevor and Adam and I went to go see Christopher Titus. He's a comedian up at a comedy club in Cleveland. Like, I was gone for like 14 hours. It was great.
Yeah, we had a blast. I didn't get a chance to do that VR experience, but it looked pretty decent.
Oh,
Sure.
so we still have a voucher for another one. Mark's in Florida now, and it's on his account. So
Oh, okay, I get it.
I do want to do it again. It was pretty cool, pretty fun.
That seems pretty neat.
There is we have that in Pittsburgh. It's dope.
Is it?
I love it. Yeah. Absolutely. We just did the what was the last one we did? The Squid Games one.
Really?
Ooh.
That sounds awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So
Squid
like,
Games.
you know, there, you know, a lot of running. There was, and then they had a lot of stationary things too, which was very interesting. But you know, just wild.
Yeah.
Had the most amount of fun, and I don't think I moved more than 3 feet.
Yeah. So yeah, anyways,
I think I may have to pull a cat here in a second.
Yeah.
I can hear him,
Fitz
but
Fitz and Winchester are both asleep on the bed underneath Carrie's desk.
Yeah. Gizmo's a camera whore. As soon as this thing was running, he wants to pop up on my lap and be like,
you'll see a white and orange tail just go across the screen.
yeah.
I saw the candy cane tail. It's it's pretty good. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Steve, you want to show everybody what kind of shirt you have on?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited for this because I saw the Heinz part, but I didn't understand what it was.
So
Come on there, big body. You got it. Boom.
That's awesome. So for those who don't know, Heinz ketchup is actually famous in Pittsburgh. Was famous because, long story short, they got bought out or something like that.
We got bought out by Kraft.
Yep. So they used to be really big in the factory. The big factory used to be in Pittsburgh. They gutted it out and turned it into lofts. So you can still have a remnants of that vinegar smell in the lofts when you go. I know because I delivered there at the lofts at one point. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a neat place. It's right on the river too.
Yeah.
And we got that gorgeous river trail now that goes all the way up to Millvale.
Really?
So
I need
from Heinz Lofts all the way up to Millvale.
I really just need to take my camera shit out there one day, like one weekend, and just film everything in Pittsburgh. I'm like, this is where I used to live. This is the good place. This is
It's not so good place. Oh.
Yeah.
So Trevor is coming with me next weekend.
Yes.
We're crashing Leon's house. We're gonna have the cameras and we're gonna film some B-roll and adventure for the YouTube channel. While I'm losing $100 and having fun. Because
so, time out. Who gets the water bucket? The winner gets to do the water bucket?
I think
Or the winner gets the water bucket over the
I think the winner gets the water bucket over the head. That way, the loser's losing $100, but it's going to be a good cause. There should be and weather-wise, we're supposed to have a decent day. It's starting to shape up out there.
Don't.
Yeah.
See, I'm hoping if there is some moisture, I have a little bit of an advantage there, but I'm not going to.
Not against 265s, you're not.
See, I'm on 215s. I'm like freaking my friend Adrian. He's like, I got these dot rated slicks. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to run those.
Tell Willoughby to shut up. Okay. Wait a minute. Where is it? Hold on. I got something, and I have something from Adrian here in this room.
So those don't know. My friend Adrian runs a business where he basically buys crashed Mini Coopers and then parts them out, sells the parts, and he's very, very helpful for the entire Mini community that people try to get, like especially the other ones like the R53s and stuff like that, where parts are getting kind of hard to find. He's good for finding parts that people need. So
Oh, that's
Ooh, a
cool.
Goodwood side scuttle.
That's cool.
That,
Yeah.
that's a rare bit there.
Uh-huh. I know. And that's as soon as I saw that he had these, I reached out to him and I said, I want that. I want it. And
Um,
he goes, I mean, I'm only gonna sell them as a pair. So I bought one for me and I bought one for Jason Carpa, who now
okay.
no longer works at the dealership, but
Nobody
he's a
works at the dealership. Sean's gone.
Sean's gone.
Freaking.
I mean, it's me. It's me, dude. It's me.
Now, you guys moved back over to the BMW building, right?
Yes, and
Did you really?
honest to God, it is gorgeous.
So you don't have the individual building like it used to be on
No, so like the
Bomb
big
or
thing with
Bigelow?
that individual building
Yeah.
is that building itself is 115 years old.
Oh. Okay.
So-
That explains a
and-
lot.
I mean, it's
Parking
And-
sucked.
Yeah.
it's no better across the street. It looks-
Really?
Yeah, but ideally,
Ooh.
you know, now we're on the other side of the street. We've got more modern amenities. We've got air conditioning that works, and you know,
Man.
it is a much cleaner,
Oh.
more current CI that Mini is going for, and it looks significantly better.
So I use a
Yeah.
fun fact, the BMW auto shop. I actually used to deliver
Mhm.
janitorial supplies to that BMW shop, so I know exactly where it's at and stuff. And now it makes me want to go and deliver stuff again. Like I want to go back there and do that. So
Were you working for Colker? Or?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who just bought a car?
Who?
The Colkers.
I know Greg had the red Mini Cooper when I was working there. And
He just bought his wife a new Countryman.
wow. Yeah. Go
Mhm.
go him. I'm glad that they're
Yeah.
thriving. I know business was tough for another company I used to work for and they closed down. That's where they got most of their main stuff from. So I don't know where they're getting their stuff from now, but yeah,
I don't know how I would feel knowing that my name's getting pissed on every day.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's funny because we delivered to a movie theater, and the owner of that movie theater owns Kent unit. Was it Kent Plaza Theaters? So like whenever you're taking a pee at the urinal, it has the brand name of it, and I'm like, oh hey, look, I used to work there. That's cool. So I don't know,
That's awesome.
just a weird fact, but yeah, I actually went in there and I delivered stuff and all that, the whole 9 yards with that. It was really cool. So, and I'm glad that the Colker family is still thriving and that they bought a new Mini Cooper. Shout out to Greg and the Colker family if they're listening to this.
I'm sure we can send it our way. Like,
God, I hope not. I said that their name gets pissed on, so I'm,
Yeah, I don't think they listen to this. I really don't. But
I think we'll be okay.
yeah, I think so too.
yeah, we're still a young fledgling.
Yeah.
We got merch.
Yes. We're young, but we have merch.
Yeah, Trevor got to witness my late night productivity boost because, like, I told him one night during a podcast I'm gonna start up a merch shop on Shopify, and then he wakes up the next morning and I have like 30 some products all customized with our faces on it and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah.
Well, it's all very Oxhorn of you, so I appreciate that.
This is one of our logos. We're as SWAT cats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cuba.
and Trevor has that very, like, you know.
The space cowboy,
Yeah.
what we call the space cowboy logo.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
I appreciate it. You know, I got all my nerdy stuff blurred out behind me. So
Well, I had to put up a curtain because behind me is our
except for
living
this.
room.
Yeah, now everybody knows what this is.
Yeah.
It's a side, so that'd be is that a 56 side scuttle? Or is that a 53?
56.
It looks like a 56. So,
Yeah,
Trevor, that's an R chassis, an R56.
Okay.
So that'd be like my green car was.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so
Yeah.
one of the reasons why I want to get a Mini Cooper is like I I'm still slightly fresh on car maintenance and stuff, and I want to go in deeper and understand how to do other things about vehicles and understand terms and stuff like that as well. So that's like, and Steve's like the, for me, since he lives so close, he's the know all with Mini Coopers, and he's got a bunch of people that are around like that. I was like, I kind of really want to snag a Mini Cooper.
No kidding.
Yeah, so
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So here's another wonderful thing. So have you ever read Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance?
no.
You should.
Okay.
So that's probably one of
He's
Try it.
checking out the shelf. He's like,
Yeah, he's like, oh, there's probably.
now, you know what? I have it on Kindle. But that is a great one for relaxing the mind. And I will tell you that if you're going to have a Venza and a Camry, motorcycle's a whole lot cheaper. And
listen, don't get me started because there's a bike I really, 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 really want, and it's so far down my priority list. I'm not going to get it, but I'm a big fan of the Indian Scout Bobber.
Oh, them Indian
somebody went
cycles are
past
so
the store on
beautiful.
one today. It was pretty.
Where the fuck?
The-
Wait,
and-
so there's an Indian motorcycle store around here, isn't there? Or is it? Am I getting that
There's
mixed?
Bears in North Canton.
Okay, because
Bears Power Sport.
because
Yeah, if
there's
it was a Victory store, it's now an Indian store.
Yeah.
okay. There-
Victory and Indian were the same company, and then they just dissolved Victory. And
There was an Indian motorcycle store. I can't remember if it's in Pittsburgh or not, but I know that there's one there. There's, I love Pittsburgh. It's so fun. There's a couple of like funny, good areas in Pittsburgh that I really like. Like there's an area where you're driving past on the highway, and it's like a porn store, a hotel, and then right after the hotel, it's a church. So it's like you drive past, it's like all three. So
Hey, look, if you come to Fast Trap, you
Yeah.
have to go past that to get there.
oh, I can't wait. I am going
It's
to.
McKnight Road.
Is it
That's
on?
where
It's
it is.
okay. Yeah, I
It's
can't.
McKnight Road.
I showed Chrissy it, I think, on our way to the cabin that we usually rent. So we were on our way, and I showed her. I was like, "This is the best road ever." And she's like, "Why?" I was like, "Look at this." I was like, "There's a porn store, there's a hotel, and then right after the hotel, there's a church, so you can like wash away your sins." She's like, "Whoa!" So
Buy supplies, use supplies,
yep,
repent.
yep. That's like that is my favorite road ever. And it's so great.
one of my favorite breweries that I'd like to drive past. I've never been there in Pittsburgh. It used to be a church.
Oh, what?
I can't remember what
Yeah.
it's called.
Church Brew Works.
Yes. That.
I mean, it's a gorgeous church, but like I drove the first time I went to visit Trevor. I drove past. I was like, it's a brewery and a church, huh? Which I have an affinity for icy Iron City Brew beer, even though it's like the Bud Light of Pittsburgh. But
You have an opportunity to win a 15-pack of the draft beer.
So if you win that means we get to drink it that night, right?
maybe.
That'd
Well,
be
him and
great.
I were talking. We're talking out because we're talking about coming out a little early on Saturday and doing some exploring before we crash Leon and Mary's house. Because like he's I'm a big Pittsburgh fan. He's a big Pittsburgh fan. Pittsburgh's a great city from about February to August.
Yeah.
Them Steelers fans kind of ruined the city for me, and I don't really have anything against the Steelers.
Pump the brakes there, Brownie.
I'm not a brownie.
Okay. Don't say the other one. Don't say the other one.
I'm a Saints fan.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
So
The real black and gold team, not that black and yellow team.
That's why it's called black and yellow.
yeah, black and gold is the Penguins. And even then,
All the,
did they
listen,
still call
listen.
themselves black and gold?
All the good teams in Pittsburgh start with P. You got the Penguins, the Pirates, the Panthers. You know,
The Panthers.
it just goes with my rhyming scheme, so I don't have to say Steelers. But no, like Trevor and I, there for a while, we make at least a yearly excursion to go watch a Pirates game because PNC Park is without a doubt one of the best parks in the MLB to watch a baseball game at.
Yep.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Like the view out of center field, the skyline back there is gorgeous. You know, the amenities around the stadium are great.
They've only gotten better since the draft, so.
Dude, Skeens is killing it.
Yes.
I will tell you one thing as a lifelong Pittsburgher. For the life of me, have never been a Pirates fan.
What? Wow.
Yeah. So realistically, when was the last time they won a pennant?
That's true.
Okay. I'm 38 years old. I don't remember. Actually, I'll be 38 years old the day after I see you two. So.
Oh, that's right. Your birthday is right after Fast Track.
It's either on or after. It's one of those blessing and a curse kind of thing. But ideally, like for me, never happened. I'll go to a game. I'll enjoy my $5 coupons on the tickets and go from there. But
yeah, I became a Pirates fan during the whole. You had Nick Hurdle as a coach. You had Andrew McCutcheon, Starling Marte, Gregory Polanco, Sean Rodriguez. Like that team was my favorite team. I got a AJ Burnett All-Star jersey from when he finally got an All-Star bid, as a Pirates pitcher, and it's the Cincinnati Red when it was in Cincinnati. So it's red. It says National on it, and yeah. And I got a Jordy Mercer postseason jersey, even though they only made it to the wild card that year and lost.
Yeah, boy, man, were they fucking the fans just like. I was listening to that game on my way home from when I was living in Pittsburgh. On my way home from work one day, and like that game was fucking. The fans were electric there, and I've never wanted to go see a ball game so bad in my life. When it was the playoffs, I was like, dude, I really want to go see them. That's so amazing.
I remember that the one game we went to. It was cold as shit that day, but it was
the home opener.
I think it was the home opener, and that's when they had Mark Melanson as a closer.
Yeah.
And to talk about a place that went wild, that place vibrated.
Yeah.
It does that easily.
Yeah.
It does that easily. That's not a lie.
Yeah, that ball game was great. I had fun doing that, and then I got a chance to watch them during the year that they went on to the wild card. It was like two games, like not even 2 games, like a few games before the end of the season, and I got a chance to sit in the 4 rows from the first baseline and watch them play. That was awesome. Had a good time. For sure.
Yeah, and
Pirates games are always a good time.
Yeah.
And then there was the only other, like, my favorite baseball moment I have with Trevor. He had just had a surgery, and we were watching the Indians versus Cubs last game of the World Series. Or no, it wasn't the last game. It was
it was the last game.
Was it the last game?
Yep.
Where Rajay Davis tagged him off the camera in left field.
Yep.
Freaking, that was great.
Yep.
And then it got fucking rained out, and everyone got iced, and the Cubs ended up winning it. in like extra innings or something like
Yeah,
that.
Joe Buck and his Kyle Schwarber. Fuck you, Joe Buck.
Greatest.
Wasn't that the game the Pope was at?
I don't know if the Pope was there or not.
I don't think so.
Wait a minute. Okay, so Trevor, this is going to apply to your ADD. Isn't it weird that there's an American Pope?
Is that really?
The current Pope is American. Yeah, he's from Chicago.
Holy fuck!
He's from Chicago.
The last time that they voted for the new Pope, I was in Chicago. I was literally in Chicago when they announced who the new Pope was. That's fucking nuts. That's weird. I don't like that.
Whenever the subject of Pope choosing comes up, I think of the movie Euro Trip, where the dude's like, they've chosen a new Pope, and the one character comes out, he's accidentally wearing the Pope hat. It's the lead character of the movie, and it's just...
God, I do remember that.
It's been so long since I've seen that movie. So good.
It wasn't the Scoozy guy, right?
No, that's Fred Armisen. It was he ended up playing Igor Karkaroff in Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and Goblet of Fire.
Oh.
The Russian guy.
I got you.
Oh,
and then
I know who you're talking about.
Wasn't Amanda Churchberg in there, the lady who died or something like that? She played in Buffy.
Maybe.
I don't know. All right, down the rabbit hole we go.
Yeah. Anyways, so there's a reason this podcast is called The Appetite for Distraction, because we bounce. Like, we started talking about Fast Track, and then mental health. Now we're talking about baseball and movies in Pittsburgh.
Let's go back. Hold on.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab something that's right here. So that will be a little interesting.
I see. They look like awards.
My favorite part is like we keep getting up and out of our chairs during our podcast. Oh my god, blue diamonds? Is that what those are?
Oh boy,
are those blue diamond awards?
Kind of.
They look like they are.
They kind of are.
Okay.
So they're both very interesting pieces. So if we're going to go back and we're going to start talking about Huntington's disease and, kind of who was the progenitor of the actual foundation that I raise money for.
Yeah.
It all goes back to a folk singer from the 20s and 30s, Woody Guthrie. If you don't know who Woody Guthrie is, I would suggest a really great playlist put on by Dropkick Murphys.
Ooh.
You have my attention?
Yep.
Right. So a lot of Dropkick Murphy songs are inspired by Woody Guthrie. Woody Guthrie also had Huntington's disease. In 2016, I had been to the Hill, I don't know, 4 or 5 times in a year, trying to change things with the way that the government sees Huntington's disease. So if you take, there's a book, I think it's not Dems, it's, what is that book called? It's essentially, definitions of diseases. It was trying to change the way that Huntington's was defined in that specific realm. Because the first thing that it was a movement disease and not a neurological disease. So at that point, I had been to Capitol Hill on numerous occasions, talking to senators, congressmen, everybody around that.
And that's Washington, Capitol Hill, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You figure DC's 4 hours for me, so it's really not that far.
Is that including traffic? Because DC traffic is the worst.
So my record is 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Damn.
Pennsylvania Turnpike, man.
Yeah.
So you didn't get off at Breezewood because that's like 45 minutes on a good day.
No, I probably made it to Breezewood in 45 minutes. So, but I'd been there for a long time, and then so the first time in 2016, I wound up winning that.
Oh, that's cool.
Or actually, here we'll do it this way so that everybody can read it.
Oh,
Actually,
you had it right. Yeah.
I had it right the first time.
Yeah, so your view
It's
is backwards, but our view is going to be right way up.
Yeah.
perfect. So, but that is the Woody Guthrie Award for Advocacy.
That's awesome.
And that was the first time I was recognized nationally for the efforts that I've put forth. And then 2019, I got this guy, and this goes to one individual every year.
Really? Oh, wow.
So now this wound up, I have one and my mother has one.
Oh, that's cool.
So this one's really important. The other one, not really to put that down, but like that one says advocacy board.
Yeah.
That was a board that I was on for a national compliance. So it was me and 3 other people who all walked away with one of these in 2016. 10 years ago, I'll be doing it.
That's awesome.
So that was a very cool thing. But this is the one that I think I will hold on to for a very long time.
Well,
As much as a blue diamond as it is, it's actually just a teardrop.
Okay. Yeah, it looked like a blue diamond. That's why I was like, that's pretty, because he like flashed it down. I was like, is that a blue diamond? I kind of recognize that. So,
but
that's awesome.
Yeah. So I've been incredibly involved in a lot of things with the HDSA, which is the Huntington's Disease Society of America, pretty much, God, since 2011. Since I started working at Mini, that's how long I've been involved in this. We're getting on 20 years of the event, but
and I'm saying because I help a little bit. Last year put us over what, 300,000?
We were at 290,000.
Okay.
And
Oh, wow.
I know you saw the Instagram post today, and I'm not going to continue to answer the rest of that question, so you can figure that out for yourself.
So yeah. So
Prost.
yes. Well,
Yes.
I got my zero sugar starry.
Well, that's the way that it should be. I have to go to work tomorrow, so.
Ew, on a Saturday? Oh yeah, you're the only salesman.
It's me, brother. I got to do what I got to do.
If I could make the commute, I really like my job. But
I can't say anything.
I got to admit.
Well, so here's the thing. Trevor and I work for competing companies, so
Yeah.
technically we're not supposed to be talking.
Yeah.
But
Oh, really?
not really. I mean, we're not allowed to discuss what happens at work. But I can't say for who, but I get the distinct pleasure of telling people I've made stuff that's gone to space.
I made stuff for underwater. So his is
Yeah.
the final frontier. Mine's the blah blah blah, or whatever you want to call.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. Yeah. So we kind of.
So,
If we're going to go into manufacturing, I've sold someone who the business is in Ohio, and they make heat sinks for lawn equipment. So there's my tie-in to Ohio manufacturing.
That's awesome. I
So,
dig it.
Right. Yeah, I've thankfully have had I think a decent relationship with many of Pittsburgh for a long time, since I met you.
no, thanks to me.
Yeah. Um, if I'm sorry, Morgan, but I cannot abide the F-66. I'm not a fan of it. And it
Have
really,
you driven it?
yes, I'm not a fan.
Have you driven a JCW?
No, I've driven an S, which is still a B-48, correct?
It is
But like a new variant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's technically the same-ish base engine what's in my car. They just have evolved it a little bit more.
True.
I'm
205 horsepower, but the gearbox is where it's at.
so
38 speed?
Yeah.
No, 7-speed dual clutch.
Oh, it is a DCT. Yeah, see, the S that I had, I don't think was.
It was a 66.
Yeah. Well, we took it to a mini event for the Neo Maniacs, and it was fine. I'm just not a fan of the interior, and that's where most of my beef with the car comes from. Is I'm just not like in my R56 and both my F56s, like it's got very much a cockpit feel. Like there's toggle switches and like all that, and just relying on a big touchscreen to me just takes away from the experience, and it's a bit plain for my liking. I'm not knocking it for a car. It'll be great for a lot of people. And last year down at Minis of the Dragon, I was thankful enough to hang out with someone who just bought a JCW. They had their complaints about it, but they still overall loved the car because they came out of an F56 JCW to an F66, so they lost the Brembos.
Okay, hold on. Let's go there first.
Which there are now JCW Brembos, thanks to Adrian, on my car. So that is one upgrade from last year. Anyways,
So here's the thing about those Brembos.
the direct fit, I know that.
They are without a doubt a direct fit, and they're a direct fit even for an F66. So if you can find F56 brakes, they'll fit on an F66. The problem is the clamping force on the new brake system.
Yeah.
Is identical to the Brembos.
Tail.
There it is.
Yep. And here's Gizzy. Fitz and Winchester are out.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab myself a little glass of whiskey here in a bit. But
Ooh, that's nice.
I didn't know you were a fellow whiskey head.
Buddy.
Shall I bring a bottle next week?
Buddy.
Yes. Yes, you should.
Oh, before we get into it, because I didn't get to it last year, is there any Cleveland beers you want me to bring? Because you had me bring the Platform one year.
Well, and sadly, Platform closed the year after.
Yeah. So
this is always my jam. So we just we did a big shopping trip to Jungle Gyms.
Oh,
love Jungle Gyms. It's the shit.
Trevor's originally from the Cincinnati area.
Well, I lived in the Cincinnati area. Yeah,
it was a 2-day excursion where our fine basket builders decided that they were going to go crazy at Jungle Gyms and get a whole bunch of stuff that we can't get in Pittsburgh. And it was also the opening of the Ohio Buc-ee's.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's open up there on
So
75.
Yeah,
so now we have a Bucky's basket that we can get regularly,
that's
and
cool.
we can go to Jungle Gyms and get a whole bunch of stuff that we can't get here.
The Bucky's basket last year, if I remember correctly, had a lot of tickets in the bucket.
It always does, and it always will. So
Trevor, you're going to be in shock at how many baskets are, because there's always a, pardon my French, a little fuck ton of baskets for
So
the raffle stuff.
okay, so it's
So
like
bring
a
cash
raffle.
next week.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, bring cash next week. All proceeds
right.
go to the 50-50, and
so Trevor, if you wanna think about this, so if you want to turn around, look at your IKEA bookshelf behind you,
Yeah. I don't even know if it's
because
IKEA. I'm pretty sure it's a Walmart, but same difference.
yeah. So the entire top shelf,
Hmm.
that's what all of the baskets look like this year.
Oh, really?
They're massive.
Yeah.
So
all
we
right.
have had discussion after discussion after discussion of like, do we do large baskets? Do we do a whole like mix of them?
Yeah.
I think every basket is anywhere between like 150 and $200 worth of value.
That's awesome.
Now, not all of them are like that, but most of them are.
Yeah.
And I'm just I walk through my basement, and like the people that put the baskets together are just out of this world. It's my mother, it's my two aunts, it's my childhood best friend's mom, and they go bananas.
That's awesome.
Absolutely bananas. Um, hold on here. Let's see. Steve, I will send you a photo that you can send to Trevor uh, of the Barbie basket this year. Now,
You
you
got-
Leon's going to put all his tickets into the basket because his granddaughter loves Barbie.
That's awesome.
okay, but hang tight. You have seen that Barbie basket in the past.
Yeah.
Um, let me tell you what
Let me tell you what.
What?
This year's basket alone is
His tail.
all right.
It's just.
You guys enjoy that. I'm gonna go get myself a small glass. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, put it up to the screen there. Show everybody what you got.
I got to figure out how to save it from Instagram real quick. I'm going to do this redneck style. Oh, it won't let me save it.
You were trying to screenshot it?
Yeah, and Instagram was like, you can't do that. Well,
What?
fuck you. I'll have them send it to me on Instant Messenger.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's on Instant Messenger. You should be able to.
No, he sent it to me on Instagram.
Right, but you should be
And
able
Inst-
to send it through
well,
because
it
it's.
depends on how you send it.
Okay.
If he takes a photo and then puts it in there, it gives you a little photo and a play button, and it's temporary. You only get to see it twice, and then it locks.
Oh, gotcha. That's frustrating. So we did go see Mortal Kombat 2 today.
That was better than I was thinking it was going to be. Like,
Me too.
don't get me wrong. To be honest with you, I still think the first one's better, but this one did a lot of fan service, and I appreciate every bit of fan service it had, which makes me feel good because Street Fighter is looking like it's giving the same level of fan service.
Yeah, I'm super excited for that. And then a lot of freaking Lord of the Rings references. There was a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
And I don't think they could have gotten any better to play Johnny Cage. I think that they did a good fit with Carl Urban.
Yeah. And like I said, I've been catching up on The Boys, so I've been seeing a lot of Carl Urban lately. So
Yeah.
like I was expecting him to start calling people the C word the whole movie. I'm like,
Ooh, that's going to be a little rough.
yeah.
All right, you want to see what I grabbed there, bud?
Hey,
What'd you
Morgan,
grab?
can you send me that photo via Instant Messenger? For some reason, the way you sent it on Instagram, wouldn't let me save it so I could throw it on the computer.
Hang tight.
Um,
Oh, also, this is that's what I grabbed.
James Gin. Huh.
ooh.
I've never seen that before.
Uh, do you like vodka at all?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I'm a Due to my college years, me and vodka took a well-deserved break for quite a long time. Um, but every year, my parents and I go to the Outer Banks, and um, there is uh, a vodka you can only get in North Carolina called Blue Shark, and is made with North Carolina blue corn. This stuff is dangerous. Like you cannot taste the alcohol at all.
Huh.
I was mixing it with like Hawaiian Punch and Kool-Aid, and which
So
to
you've never been to an event at the store recently? Um, in my desk, and for very few people, uh, I always carry North Carolina whiskey in my desk.
there's a distillery in Currituck called Buffalo City,
The
and
one
they're
that I'm talking about is Firefly. So
okay.
one, that's nerdy enough for this podcast, so I
Yes.
can.
Yes, Firefly is
But the second part of it is, so they're the same people that make all the moonshine that you can see wildly distributed all over the country.
And like
So that
sheets and
wildly,
stuff like that. I
yep.
forget the brand, but
So,
that's
but it's Firefly nonetheless.
okay.
Um,
Yeah, that stuff.
so
Ooh, that's
those
strong.
guys, yeah. There we go.
no. So it's clear. So it'd be a new make whiskey. So
Well,
it can't be.
no, no. This is still gin. This is
Oh,
still
that's right. It was gin.
the James May gin.
Oh, okay, okay. Now it makes sense. I've never seen the actual bottle of James May's gin.
Yep,
Um,
that's it right there.
on a fellow nerdy level, real quick. At my wedding a couple years ago, I referred to my groomsmen as the Kingsman, and I have a Kingsman edition bottle of Old Forester Statesman,
I finally cracked mine
which
open.
and it because it was the one they made for the second Kingsman movie, Golden Circle. So it has a Kingsman logo on it, and so yeah, we had this at my wedding. This is what's left of the wedding, um, which I think only
I
I ended up drinking.
I was gifted a bottle from a client. Uh, he was at Fast Track. The dude comes and blows anywhere between $400 and $500 every single time that he shows up.
He's a good
He's a
good
good
donator.
dude.
Yeah, good
Good
contributor.
dude. Yes, and
Oh, I ashed on my new shorts.
I brought him his whiskey basket, and he goes, "Hey, I hear you're getting married."
Did he donate the
Like,
basket to you?
no. He goes, "Here you go." He goes, "Drink that at your wedding." Knob Creek,
Ooh.
okay, Yinzer Barrel Edition.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
that's awesome.
It was, or wait, was it Yinzer Barrel Edition, or it was like Yinzer Steeler Fans? And it was like YINZER Steeler Fans, like Yinzer Steeler Fans. And $800
Wow.
per bottle.
Jesus.
Well, you guys have that. We have the Kraken Attacks Ohio
We do.
rum, 94 proof.
Okay, so my name's Morgan. I stay away from them.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason that this bottle is still sealed.
Yeah.
Because thanks to Trevor, Rum and I also are taking a well-deserved break. Because we used to get rowdy on some rum.
We did.
But
Yeah.
speaking of, since we're on the subject of bourbon, Morgan, I have a proposition for you for an event next year if you want to be a part of it. So every year, the Neomaniacs, we have a separate group for it, and we do an annual bourbon tour trip.
Oh, Jim told me.
Yes.
Jim
If you
told
would,
me.
if you would like to join us one weekend for that.
I would like to do that. My folks do a interesting road trip every year. It's mainly down to Texas to go see my aunt and uncle. But on the way down,
Rowdy SOB.
Stop in Louisville.
midway point is there, and they'll stop at Buffalo Trace.
We went there this year. That was one of our stops this year.
And I think without a doubt, I think that's one of my favorite places in the entire world because, and oh my God, if you look on the Fast Track Instagram, there's a photo of me in New York City. My loving wife's uncle brings out this bottle and goes, I've had this for a while. My nephews bought it for me, and they never they never come to drink it. And it was a 1993 bottle of Blanton's.
Oh,
And I picked this up and I started doing a whole bunch of this.
you said that's
Yeah.
on. Is that on the Fast Track or your personal?
It should be Fast Track's page. But I went in here and I went, and the statement was, well, you better drink up. Because I don't know when you're ever going to have something that's worth that much.
Right.
Yeah. So Blanton's here in Ohio is extrememely hard to get a hold of. There's only right now a couple of stores, and because we have the Ohio Liquor Board, so you can see what's in stock where. There's only a couple shops in England that have, or Cleveland that have limited supplies. When we went to Buffalo Trace for that bourbon tour, freaking, there were so many bottles of Blanton, of Weller, of Colonel E.H. Taylor. I'm like, why is this not real? I think they're just hoarding it so they can sell it at the distillery. Because
Mm-hmm.
and he's got the entire lineup of horses now because the Blantons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've heard of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, he's got the entire lineup now. I was like, that's like a couple grand in whiskey there,
Right.
Jim.
That's crazy.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's been collecting it over time, but
I gotta say, I don't think that I've ever had more interactions or more lengthy interactions outside of our triple nickel run. Man, Jim is an awesome dude.
oh yeah, Jim's one of the best.
Yeah, my goodness, he's like the Ohio version of Leon.
Less mechanically inclined, but yes, he's a intelligence level.
I didn't say that, Jim.
I don't know who you are, Jim, so
Well, in perspective, I've seen Leon take his car completely apart.
Yep.
Like the day before Fast Track.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so and
oh, the man's a psychopath.
yeah. Well, I brought up what you told me I should just bring my coilovers and do it in his garage the day before. He's like, if only I still had that energy. And I'm like,
that was almost verbatim what he sent to me after I goaded him into donating more money.
Which I'm kind of excited to get the coilovers on the car. Anyways, Now that I don't have to drive.
Here's an idea. So now that we have Marianne Grashoff and we have Jim posting in Neo about this, why don't we get? Because I know Mike from Three Rivers is working on getting a
drive together.
Or drive together. Like Jim and Marianne should be able to pull that off like that.
I wouldn't doubt. I'll send them a message here in a second. Right now they're talking about because we have an admins chat. I'm kind of just like the night manager at the moment.
Well, speaking of night manager stuff, we are getting Trevor. I feel really bad for you. I'm sorry.
Why? No, I'm
no, because I'm talking about like work and fun stuff that I do with work.
Don't be
so we're
sorry.
doing the road show on the 8th. I think it's the 8th.
June 8th?
Yes.
I was about to say, because you're not doing it today.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, you're right. But it's June 8th at the store. We're doing a big. It's a manufacturer event, so it's gonna be to their level of spec. So I think it's gonna be absolutely fantastic.
I unfortunately have to work that night, but I will pass that along to them and be like, hey, Mini of Pittsburgh has got, if you'll send me details later, I'll forward it to them. Because we do still have a decent relationship with our only surviving Mini dealership here in Cleveland. But they're not, they only really, don't get me wrong, I love Classic Mini. They've helped the club out numerous times. But it's usually like, hey, we got a food truck. We're going to have a customer appreciation day, and that's about their involvement these days. But I get it because, money
Scott's
for that kind of stuff.
guy.
Yes, Scott is a great guy.
Scott is a great guy. Scott is a great guy who doesn't understand.
Real quick, while I have it up, I have the basket on the screen for the Barbie basket.
Holy fucking hey, dude. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh, that's amazing.
But I wouldn't mind planning a couple trips out to Pittsburgh for some sort of events and whatnot. Just because, hey, I like going out there. Trevor, last time I was out there, talked to Morgan at the shop, at the dealership, he told me to go to try Baby Loves Tacos.
Yeah.
And that ended up being a very good taco. Like I've said many times on the podcast, on this podcast, tacos are to me what flowers are to a woman. Like,
100%.
I mean, that's true.
So I just sent you a whole bunch more of like other baskets that we have coming up. Give me just a second. I gotta water down this here gin.
Oh, good Lord.
Ooh.
All right, I'm writing down notes on things. So, it was Michelle Trachtenberg that was starred in Eurotrip. I was right on that. And then, she played in that. I remember that now. And then what's the Mortal Kombat 2? What are your thoughts on it as a whole for a movie? It definitely got fan service for all the Mortal Kombat fans out there. Johnny Cage was good.
Johnny Cage was good. I am a big Scorpion fan. I'm also a big Hiroyuki Sanada fan.
Yeah.
I first saw him in the Tom Cruise movie, The Last Samurai.
Yes.
And ever since then, I've seen if he shows up in a movie, I'm watching that movie because, like,
he's very good. His acting is very on point.
He is kind of typecast into the Japanese samurai role a lot. Mm-hmm. He's on a show called Shogun right now, which is very good.
Yes, I've heard it was really good. I should be watching that instead of whatever I was trying to find on it.
I think it's on HBO Max.
No, it's FX, so it should be on Disney.
Okay. Okay.
So, but yeah, they did a really good job. It was good, a lot of good fan service. There was a lot of funny jokes in there, especially Johnny Cage. The chemistry between Carl Urban and the actor who played Kano, I love that. And Kano was in that was phenomenal. His comeback lines were hysterical. They brought in what's his name? I don't want to spoil it, but they brought back a dude, and he made many fucking great references about his mess.
Oh, Kano.
Yeah, not Kano, the other guy.
Kano.
The where he made fun of his mascara. He's like, if you're trying to look for more mascara, you don't need any more, bud. And then
Yeah.
how he looked like Voldemort's nutsack. That was
Yeah.
that was awesome.
So Trevor and I earlier today went and saw the new Mortal Kombat movie, and it's not going to win cinematic awards. I'll tell you that much. But it is a entertaining movie.
It was very entertaining.
Very good or fan service. They had shots that, like, when two people would fight, it would go to like a side screen, so it looked like you're part of the Mortal Kombat game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It was really neat.
A lot of good references in there, and to other movies and stuff like it. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
yeah.
speaking of fun movies, have you guys seen They Will Kill You?
I've seen the trailer for it. I haven't. That's got Zazie Beetz in it, and um, Tom Felton, and
Patricia Arquette.
Patricia Arquette.
So
I don't know if I've seen the trailer or not. I probably have.
It looks like another fun movie.
Yeah.
it
Is it
was
good?
it was really fun, but it was derivative. Like that was the only thing that like every time I was like, oh, that looks really cool. Oh, I remember seeing that in movie X.
Yeah.
Or there's a hallway fight, and it's one person versus a million, and you're like, oh my god, it's Old Boy.
Oh, dude, Old Boy was, well, depending on both Old Boys were good. The original Japanese one and the one with what is
That
his
guy.
name? Yeah, he played Cable. Who played Cable?
Josh Groban.
Yes.
Josh Groban, yes,
No, that's the singer.
or Josh Brolin.
Brolin.
Yeah. So, that movie. Well, really, anytime Charlton Copley shows up in a movie, it's going to take a weird twist at the end. District 9, Hardcore Henry was a fun movie to watch.
I love District
Hardcore
9.
Henry was great.
Yeah, Hardcore Henry I couldn't watch because it was very. I don't know why I couldn't watch
Yeah.
it. I think that's.
If you get motion sickness,
Yeah,
first person view movies like that.
Yeah, I couldn't do
Um,
it. I tried.
Okay, so now that we're talking about District 9, did we and that whole District 9 universe?
they had what,
Did
District 9 and
anybody
District 10?
No, they just
No.
have 9 right now.
No.
10's not even out yet.
Chappie.
Oh yeah,
Chappie was
Chappie.
great.
Yeah.
Okay. So now since we're gonna play off of Trevor's ADD. did we anybody watch the Antwerp documentary that came out?
I didn't
No,
know there
I
was
didn't.
one. Yeah, I liked him. I like him as a musician though. Like was it I'm a Ninja? That was that I keep like that's one of my favorite songs.
So what's funny about that, like going back to Hardcore Henry, Hardcore Henry was based on a music video for another band where they did first person fight scenes, and it was actually
Oh, that Russian one, yeah.
yeah, it was a song called Bad Motherfucker.
Yeah.
And like it was a very entertaining. And like
Okay.
when I found out those guys pushed to have Hardcore Henry made, I was like, oh, this is freaking awesome. Like, but I didn't see the Antword documentary. Chappie itself was a great movie.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, but you know what? It's so strange to see those two home, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's refreshing because you're so used to the two of them being so wildly like out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because like their characters in that movie in Chappie, they were street
They were
thugs.
them.
Yeah.
They were them. I mean, that was the way that it was. But
Ooh, I see a bottle of Travelers.
mm,
Traveler whiskey blended number 4
yeah,
or 40.
hold on. Bring those photos up, man.
Maybe, I gotta change the color of my cursor. I keep losing it. Bloop.
There we go. Let's talk about
So,
these.
there's Barbie again,
Bobby, fucking Bobby. Ooh,
and then I see
Tribeca.
this looks like
Those are
rocks
awesome.
glasses.
Yeah.
Rocks glasses. We
Travelers.
have ice molds for whiskey glasses here.
That's cool.
There's a Jim Beam bottle here. Over in the green basket.
Dude, not gonna lie, like looking at this picture and you look at it once and it just gets better and better as you look at it more. Like, oh my god, oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah.
oh my god.
It does.
That's
So
awesome.
you have whiskey pecans here. You have travelers here.
Yeah.
And then in the metal basket, right where your cursor is there, Steve.
Okay,
Okay.
I see
so you
Buffalo
have
Trace. Are those bourbon balls?
No, so those, sir, are God, what is that? Duke Cannon.
Okay.
That is their lovely, I think it's whiskey scented body soap for guys.
Ooh,
Okay.
I got you.
Bro, like
Those are awesome.
like this.
Yeah, Duke Cannon's
So
fucking
they're
sweet.
enormous.
Their bars are like huge. Damn.
Let's go to the next photo. We have our Italian basket here.
That's awesome.
We have one of our kids' baskets below that. You can see there's some Nerf stuff in there. There's some
Hot
fun
Wheels
stuff there. We have, I think, an actual basketball setup here. What's that? Bread slippers. No idea what that is.
Yeah, it's if it's they say gluten free, but if it's a pair of slippers that look like a loaf of bread, I might put a bunch in that basket.
Yeah, there you go.
Um,
All right, let's keep going.
That's crazy.
But there's still booze in there.
Yeah.
So these are some of the kids' baskets. So we've already looked at the Barbie stuff.
Yeah.
Like, here you go. Now you have your own farmers market for the little guys. We have golf stuff. We have all kinds of stuff for little kids. That's the beautiful part about this. Go to the next one.
Carrie, she's not staying at Leon and Mary's with, but she's gonna come out with the dog, and Andrew. So she will probably want to put money in the Hello Kitty bath or beach towel because she is a huge Hello Kitty fan.
Okay, so we can all see that the one that's just blurry enough not to see
Yeah,
has a whole bunch. It is all breakfast themed.
that's cool.
So there is in the front you have like a little shaker for like you can put milk and cereal in there. And,
That's the cup where you can. Oh, is that the cup where you can have cereal and milk in the same cup?
Yep, and
Oh,
you
that's
can
dope.
consume it at the same time.
That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
There are puzzles. There are Kellogg's puzzles. So like the little
that's awesome.
guys
Yeah.
are individual like school sized, school breakfast deals.
Oh, that's so cool.
There are some puzzles in there as well that are all Kellogg's based. And then I think we have another kids basket that's like Target themed. Obviously, if you look at the deal on the top there.
Yeah.
See something that says just like home, or are you talking up here left corner?
Upper
No,
right,
just
I think.
like home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you look, it's the Target push cart. Or
Oh,
buggy,
this
depending
okay,
on
yeah.
how,
That's cool.
Or Target, as my grandmother used to say.
Yep. And then in the background, you can see in pink. No, a little farther left. You have another Barbie basket. So the one that I sent you earlier was only one of two.
Oh,
Let's go to the next photo here. Okay.
and this is looks like you guys just unpacked from moving.
Right. Right. So the Barbie basket that we saw earlier, that's going to be what's on the right side of the couch there.
Yeah.
Um, we have, what is that? Arcade basketball. That's going to be right here to the left of the television. Um, more kid, all of that kid stuff is going to be draped right in front of what we're looking at here. We have an outside basket in that green one right where your cursor is there, Steve.
Okay.
Um, our One of our group favorites is the puzzle basket, so that's going to be to the right of the TV there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this one up here.
Yep. Um, and then, Steve, I don't know if you can do this, but if you take a look just to the left of the TV, right about there, yep, right where you were, yellow. What's that look like to you?
That looked like a Mini Cooper to me.
That looked like a Mini Cooper.
That's
So
cool.
that is a 199 Mini Cooper. That is still in the trees, but that is at Pikes Peak, and I took that photo, and that is a
Neat.
signed photo from the 80-year-old race car driver that drove it up Pikes Peak that year.
Oh, that's nice.
He's been racing minis since he was 30.
That's awesome.
Pikes Peak is my nephew and I have often talked about going to Pikes Peak for that event. It's just
If you want to go, you let me know, and I will go with you.
sounds like a plan. Because my nephew is a big car nerd. He grew up in the Fast and Furious generation. And like he's like, let's go to Pikes Peak. I was like, dude, let's plan it out. We can't do it on a fly, but we can plan it out.
And I'm here for it. So right in front of the puzzles, actually, you can see there's a drone.
Yeah. Oh, that's neat.
So like, I think that's one of two that we have.
Facebook used to let you zoom, and it's not letting me zoom anymore.
No, that's okay. And then let's go to the next one. I think there's a bunch of awful good stuff in here. Oh yeah. All right. So more beach stuff up front. We have a magic bullet. We have a Duvel beer and movie set. So I think that's beer and popcorn.
That's cool.
The wooden boxes behind it are all Steeler wine.
Oh, wow.
The boxes to the right of that are also Steeler wine underneath the Patron hat. And then, as you can see, we have a Samsung Crystal UHD TV there as well.
I am building a lounge/cigar lounge/bar in my middle garage. I need a TV for out there.
I think it's a 65-inch.
Holy
you
hell.
can win it. I think the tickets are $5 a pop.
That'll do it.
Yep. That also will come with a sound bar that was graciously given by one of the guys that we race with.
That's cool.
So,
that's another good thing, Trevor, is like everybody that competes in the event, all great people. Like you can walk up to any of them and just start talking like cars.
Okay.
I'm kind of hoping Luke Shockley brings the land yacht this year and not the Spark.
I think he's planning on it. I think he's planning on bringing the land yacht.
So it's a Buick Regal Tour X.
Ooh.
And it is a massive vehicle. And to watch him chuck this thing around is very comical, and he's fast with it too. For what it
hilarious.
Is. Yeah.
Also, Trevor, since you're an ex-Pittsburgh guy, we will have Millie's again this year.
Oh, Millie, the ice cream. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They like. I went there. What the fuck were? I think I went to the one in downtown when they had the circle. They had either way, it was like a circle full of different shops and stuff in downtown Pittsburgh. They had Millie's, the restaurant, there while we were waiting for something, and I sat there in line, and they were making like homemade waffle cones in the store. I was like, this place is fucking awesome.
Is that the place we went to when I was dating that Michelle chick, and we came in town for the Taco Fest?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, we were standing in
They were
line.
the same. They were the same people that were there last year in the old Toyota
Bus thing.
bus thing. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Millie's. Oh, I miss it so much.
Um,
All right.
so
Steve, did you just get that last one?
that
All
one.
right. So that is this year's shirt.
Okay, that's cool.
This a handful of people know that this is what's coming out.
All right.
Well, there
You
you
hear
have
that,
it, folks.
Yeah. You hear that, YouTube people? This is
Here's
an exclusive right here.
Exclusive.
Yeah, this is the Appetite for Distraction exclusive.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of which, what size shirt do you wear again,
Extra large.
Trevor? I think we have an extra shirt.
Do we? Yeah, we probably do.
I think I have a shirt, an extra large sitting over here.
Oh,
Let me
well,
check.
Mine is extra love. So
So if be right back.
he's gonna check to see. Yeah, we. Speaking of shirts, we went out and bought a bunch of these kind of shirts, the Appetite for Distraction with our faces on it, and got the sleeve that says AFD podcast on it, and then a QR code that unfortunately doesn't work, but we have one extra shirt. I think he wants to give it to you, which is fucking great. That'd be great.
hey,
So.
I'm here for it.
How-
I'll take a picture for the podcast. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Last year I gave him last year I gave him a shirt that I wore just for that event. Because there was another Pittsburgher who was doing a fundraiser. His kid has some sort of neurological disease, and they were doing he has a Tesla, and they had a Starlink on top, and they were doing a cannonball run from coast to coast to raise money. And it's pixelated animals in a car, 8-bit, and it says, "Get in, nerds, we're curing rare diseases." And I gave it to let me text Carrie because someone cleaned the house and I can't find shit. Yeah, there it is. I gave him that shirt last year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me switch over to you. Oh, that's awesome. I dig it.
Yeah, so I gave him that shirt because another Pittsburgher, like I said, was doing a coast-to-coast run in his Tesla with a Starlink on the roof.
Yeah.
And he's raising money for, I forget what disease it is. A guy his YouTube channel is UFD Tech. And he did those as a fundraiser. I bought that years ago, and I was like, you know what? This has Morgan written all over it.
I loved the shirt last year, and I appreciate you giving it to me.
How much do you? Speaking of which,
okay.
how much do your shirts go for? So I can get prepared, and because I want to support as much as at least by buying a shirt if I can't get the tickets or whatever.
So tickets are $25, shirts are $25.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can take a chance at both.
Take a chance at both, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Or
So-
if you want to buy 2 shirts
Yeah.
and 2 sets of tickets, you can do that too.
Gotcha.
Let me stop this streaming. Oh,
Oh, wait,
real
hold
quick.
on.
Okay.
So let me explain this.
Because I was wondering about it because I thought this was 18 or 19. Why does it say 21?
Okay. So I'm gonna try and just bring it down a little bit for myself because this is gonna be hard.
Okay.
So last year we lost a really great guy.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Ralph Weaver. He was this guy. He
Yeah.
was the open arms guy
Yeah.
all the time. And we lost him to cancer.
Ooh.
And man, it was rough. He's a good guy. He,
Playing with my helmet. Who's this again?
so you would last year he would have ran a 2 series that I sold him.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. I can even send you that photo too.
Well, is it on the Instagram? Because I have your Instagram up right here.
Well, here. All right, keep going. It may be under the blue photo, so the photo of the Porsche. So the Cayman here, first row. Yep.
Okay.
That's a pretty car.
It is a pretty car. Let's see. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. So I know that I have Ralph up here somewhere. No, it'd be down below that. However, you are in one of those photos there, bud.
With my beautiful red shoes.
Uh-huh. Okay, so it's not, we're not going to go past Rick Seaback, so let's go back up. Try the Tesla, or we're going to try the F-56.
Oh,
That
nerd
was
moment. I love that car.
yeah.
I love that car.
Yep.
That's so pretty, so beautiful. Oh my gosh,
That car is nuts.
that looks
Yeah.
So
nuts.
that's a Chevy Corvair, and it's got a 427 in the back of it.
What the hell?
Yep.
Holy hell.
Yep. Oh yeah, dude, he is an animal. Him and his kid drive the hell out of that car. All right, so maybe not that set of photos, but maybe try the Mini.
Hey, whoa, hey, look at that car right
gee,
there,
oh my
man.
god, yo, oh my god, hey, look at that.
That's the SR Motorsports Mini Cooper, yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, who's that nerd? And actually, okay, so wait, let's go back to the convertible. There's a fun story about this guy.
That car's awesome. That looks cool.
So that is driven by a gentleman by the name of Alex Andres. Since we're streaming on your platform here, or we're streaming your web browser, go ahead and start a new tab for me.
All right.
Okay. We're going to. Oh no. We're going to go to Charlotte's Run.
Is it just charlottesrun.com?
Nope. Just Google Charlotte's Run. All right. So go ahead and click that. Hey, look where we are.
Oh, shit.
So Alex has been a Mini owner as long as I've known him.
Oh, hey. That's cool.
And I mean, before I started working at Mini of Pittsburgh. So this is the 37th year of this run. But as we can see up there in the top corner, that is Huntington's Disease Society of America, Western Pennsylvania chapter.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that is who that gentleman is in the Instagram post.
Okay.
In the convertible alongside you guys. So let's head back to Instagram. We can kind of go over some cool stuff here. Yeah, there's that nerd. But funny story, Alex actually won that helmet at Fast Track a couple of years ago.
Did he really?
Yep, true story. Somebody donated a helmet. Didn't matter what size, they were going to buy it. Whoever bought it, bought it.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, it was wonderful. They like just, and now like this is the only thing that he does with us all year. I was just hanging out with him yesterday. We were, it was the May support group, so like that was cool. But yeah, no, I mean this is a big Mini thing. Oh, that guy, what a fantastic story that is. My brother-in-law decides that he's going to go out and buy himself a fun car, and he bought himself a BRZ, not a BRZ. No, it was a BRZ. Yeah, BRZ TS.
Okay.
And we decide we're going to go to pit race, which that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time.
Don't get me started. Shit.
Okay, we can go down that road, and on another episode after we're done with all of this. Because I have a feeling I'll be welcomed back.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
you're welcome anytime you want to join us.
Yep.
So my car was parked next to his, and I was like, "Oh, hey, blah blah blah. I work at Mini in Pittsburgh. We do this, that, and the other thing, blah blah blah." And next thing I know, I was talking to him. I was like, "Oh, hey, I run a fundraiser with North Hill Sports Car Club. You should come out and join us." And there he is, hanging out with us. Man, it was absolutely fantastic.
It looks like it's not a JCW, but it's got the JCW brake. So it's
No,
S what
it is a JCW. Look at the roof.
I know, but it doesn't have the aero kit.
So that is if I remember correctly, that is ooh,
I'm going to say it's an N18 car, judging by the front bumper.
yeah, but I'm almost positive that it was a John Cooper Works, but it was before that Aero kit setup. So that's either an 11 or a 12.
What? No. I thought I had more than one picture of that car. This guy was cool. This guy was cool to talk to. Like he's just out there.
I sold him that car too.
Oh.
Yeah, he seemed like he's like all he has done to that car right and in this picture I believe was just the wheels and tires. And he was just having a good old time with that car.
Yeah, that kid is really, really cool.
Yeah. We're
right,
looking.
we're going after something. So okay, keep scrolling up. It is in one of the car posts, not one of the people posts.
Well, here's another one with a mini. So maybe.
Oh, that's
no,
cool.
that's all convertibles.
Yeah. These would be all Camaros.
Yeah, that's all Camaros. Huh. Here, would you believe that has almost 8,000 views?
Which one?
No, that entire post.
Oh, that's
generally.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's what's great about autocross is you can really, for the most part, just bring anything. I think last year someone brought their mom's Corolla.
Oh, no, Zach, that's his.
Well, I'll have the Camry. I can bring the Camry.
All right.
This car is crazy.
That looks awesome.
Oh,
That car, yeah. So that's got a twin turbo Chevy LS V8 in the front of it, and it makes good noises.
it makes all the right noises.
Yes. This is all not taken away from these people, but it's not car stuff. It's not what I don't think what we're looking for. It wouldn't be in a Beetle.
No, that's not it either. It would be let's see if I can do this way.
Right there. See them red shoes right there? Look at them red shoes right there.
Fancy
Oh, what a nerd.
that.
Would be this one with the Civic? No. I mean
No.
that's a dumb car right there, but that's not even your Type R. That's someone else's Type R.
No, that's fine.
Is that yours? It kind of looks like a 10th gen up front. Or is yours is a 3rd or 12th gen, right?
Mine's a 10th gen.
I thought it was a newer Civic, like current gen Civic.
I just sent them to your Facebook. There you go.
All right. Oh, let's go back to Facebook.
Yeah, I heard
Okay,
something.
so
Oh,
boom.
okay. I see. I get it now. That's cool.
All right. And to get the rest of it, you'll see as we go through the photos.
Come on.
Wow.
Hello. We close it. Start back up.
Oh,
There you go.
Volkswagen. Nice.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Now that I'm a Volkswagen owner, because I have a 2020 Tiguan, I had to get rid of my truck. My truck was, Trevor could tell you horror stories, but I bitch about this truck still constantly on this podcast. Um, um, I recently, I had to eat a little bit of negative equity, but I needed a reliable family car, and I got a 2020 Tiguan R line,
Oh,
and
that's fantastic. I have a 24 at the store if you want to upgrade.
I just I bought the car in February. I don't want to eat more negative equity,
Nah,
and
it's
being
only
that
what
I'm
it is.
yeah, but I
But
do like
so, anyways,
GTIs.
that is Ralph. Ralph was amazing. He was a uh, he was an awesome uh, advocate for autocross. He was everybody's friend. You can kind of see through the windshield if you take a look at the at his helmet, where we kind of
Yeah.
got the rest of the ideas for his helmet.
Yeah, yeah, I think that'll be probably the best picture. Oh no, that's a better picture of his helmet.
There
Yeah.
you go. But okay, so let's go back to the actual graphic this year.
Oh,
Hello, there we go. But
Okay. That's
I
cool.
think that all kind of works out.
Yeah.
And so, as you can see, right down at the chin of the helmet itself, that is our logo. You can see that. Steve, you wanna bring up you want to stand up real quick?
yeah. I'm in a cramped space. Hold on.
All
Oh,
right.
okay.
So as you can see on Steve's here,
Yeah.
okay, there's that logo down there on the bottom. So that logo has actually two meanings, and I'm wondering if either Trevor, you have figured it out since we kind of explained to you what fast track was at the beginning of this thing, what that is, or maybe hell, even if Steve knows what it is, that would be a great thing.
Oh, it's two cones laying on it. Oh, why are those coming up? I don't need those.
Nope, nope.
We're
Get,
we're in the territory
stop,
now.
stop with the Halo memes.
Um,
Where's
I know
the?
what they mean.
There it goes.
Because let's go to a more attractive card. See how there's cones laying on the side? That means you need to pass to that
To the
side.
right or to the left?
It points to the cone, or what side you got to go of the standing cone.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So
Okay.
that's how you know what turn to take and whatnot.
Okay. So what was the other way that I explained to you what Huntington's disease was? It is a come on. This is called a callback, boy.
Like I know what Huntington's disease is. It's a neurological disease, but
Yes, but it is
it's like it's hard to find because it's in a family of other diseases as well. Would it be
well.
considered as
Okay,
that?
but here's the other part. All right, hold on. I want to try and figure out how I'm gonna make this. Steve, close out your stream real quick
all right.
so that we can get everybody all up in here so I can see everybody's reaction for this. So when it comes down to it, okay, it is a repeat on the CAG gene.
Oh, okay.
So the other part of that logo is the fact that it is a helicoil.
Oh, no, I
Gotcha.
didn't.
That's pretty awesome.
Okay, so all right, Steve, stand back up, show everybody the logo. So now that you see it,
Oh yeah.
it looks like
Oh, that's so
it
cool.
is
It's a
a
cone,
DNA strand.
but you turn it. It's two sides of a cone too. That's
Right,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
DNA strand, and it's also
that's
it's two
cool.
cones.
That's really cool.
I was lucky enough that I sold a card to a guy who he is the he used to work at the Art Institute here in Pittsburgh, but now he works for Chatham University.
Know that too. My ex-wife went there.
Yeah.
Yikes.
The
Okay.
less said about her, the better.
But I went to I sold him a car, and I told him, what I was looking for, and that was 9 years ago. And I said, I would like to have something special for my 10th year. And he graciously welcomed me in and said, hey, I think this is the way that we need to do this. He welcomed me into a master's class for marketing. And he said, I think these folks will be able to help you out as much as humanly possible. And I got a whole bunch of submissions. I think there were 6 kids in that class.
Wow.
All younger than me. Because, hell, let's think about it. 10 years ago, I was
28?
No.
27?
God, I wish. I was 27. So even then, they were kids to me.
Yeah.
And they came up with all of these fantastic ideas. I decided I wanted something simple, but I wanted something that had meaning.
Yeah.
And that was the logo that I looked at, and I went, man, that's it. You have captured the entire aspect of the event in a mirrored image back to back.
Yeah, that's really cool. That is really clever.
When it comes down to it, like that was the key point of this entire thing. And I think the girl, her name is Rachel, she did such a fantastic job. And I think here later in the towards the end of the month, once I finally recover from what's happening in the next 10 days, I will be reaching out to her and go, hey, so you did this 10 years ago, what do you got for me now? Because we're coming up to the 20th anniversary. This is going to be an enormous thing. I'm really excited for it. And I have fun things to tell people on the 17th. Some I can't vocalize, as I've already said, with the conversation with trying to explain Ralph's t-shirt. That's still going to be tough.
Yeah.
But the rest of everything else is going to be equally as happy. And I think that's going to be just as important as everything else that we have going on.
Going back to the shirt. The shirt that I have is a large. So,
as long as I keep drinking this and not drinking beer, I think I'll fit in this large.
If not, I'll get you a shirt. Or we even have rocks glasses. You want a rocks glass?
Yeah.
I will always take a rocks glass.
Speaking of which, I do gotta end up buying another piece of merch from us.
We are our biggest customers.
Yes.
Isn't that always the case?
Yeah.
Welcome to communism, guys.
Well, hold on. Because what's great about running the merch store is I can order samples and not pay anything. So it's great. Let's go to our website. It's the easiest way for me to go to the merch store. I'll throw this up real quick.
And
we have merch.
Cha-ching. Oh, yeah. Look at them beautiful pieces of artwork right there.
I just made this yesterday.
I saw that. I didn't see that. That's awesome.
Another tumbler. But we have like this rocks glass here. Uh, Let me go the full lineup because I just put another one on there too. I just started making dumb stuff, and we have, yeah. Um, yeah, we got koozies now, coffee cups.
Oh, how quickly can you get those koozies in?
Um, I may have one. Maybe if I order it today, it may be here by next week. Um, that's
I
not
was
a
gonna
problem.
say if you could get a couple of those cooler twos, yeah. If you can get a few of those, like I think those would be
Well, they
perfect.
come in regular or slim can.
Yes. The answer is
So
yes.
Yes.
so I can get those to you. They have us on the SWAT cats, and on the other side is the AFD logo. But
Yeah. Bring them with you.
if I'll order them here in a second, and then if they're here, if not, I can always make a special run out to Pittsburgh and drop them off to you.
Well, here's the whole idea: is we can put those with all of our beer can
Oh, that'd be cool.
baskets.
Well, how many you want me to get?
5 and 5.
I could probably do 5 and 5. You mind if we bring some? Because I still have cards, Trevor. You mind if we bring some business cards out?
100%. You know, if you just have a chat with my mom, she will. You know, hey, I brought these. I'd like to put these in the baskets. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah,
You're all
I,
set.
I do. Hopefully they don't mind, but I do plan on at least talking to some people and doing some shorts about some of the cars that they got and stuff. 'Cause I think
100%.
this
No
would
one's
be a
gonna care.
really really awesome opportunity.
The only thing I'm not allowed to do there is bring my drone.
You're
Which,
not allowed to fly it over the course,
what if it's like 300
over
feet
the
above the course?
pool. No,
Okay.
over the pool, you're fine. Over the course, you're not.
All right.
So, and actually, here, so since you guys have um, some viewership, uh, I think that we can probably end this on the idea of if you can't make it to the event,
hmm
if you would like to go to the website, Steve, I can show everybody where we can actually donate.
So that would be the Western
That
chapter of
is,
the H.
no, so we're actually going to go to fasttrackpgh.com.
Fast Track EGH.com. It says this. Oh, I forgot a T. All right, I guess I'll pop my screen back up.
Ba-da-ding.
Blink. All right, and
Right.
then go to donate, I assume.
Yep, go to donate. Go to donate again.
Donate again. Oh, there you go.
There it is. Okay.
So, okay, so those are big numbers
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So if you scroll down, okay, we have 100, 250, 500, 1,000, and then your best gift down at the bottom.
Okay.
So your best gift
And
is like the custom.
yeah,
That is the custom.
Okay.
yeah, and every little bit helps.
Yeah.
Yes, every single cent helps. So now, in comparison to what happens versus spending money at the event itself, two different things. We have the idea of spending money at the event itself. That money stays in Pittsburgh. That goes to one of two different things. That either goes to um, research at the Center of Excellence at UPMC, which is the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center,
hmm
um, or you have the opportunity to help send someone to an HDSA conference every year, because for the past 3 years now, we have donated $10,000 to making sure that young people get the opportunity to go to convention. These conventions are what sold me. It was the Kool-Aid that I needed to actually get into things and get involved. Like that right there, that's what made me go to Washington. That's what made me go do everything that it is that I do today, was the National Youth Alliance. And the NYA was absolutely
Oh,
fantastic.
I saw that on one of your awards.
Yep, that's this guy.
Okay.
So, and yep, that's what that was. Gin. But like that's what I give my money back to National that way. I make sure that they understand that, like I'll keep the 20 grand of the 30 grand that we raise every year historically. Yep, go ahead. Just keep going. There it is.
That's awesome.
So,
Dude, I remember that morning. It was foggy as heck that morning.
yep, that was 2 or 3
I think it was
years ago.
2 years ago.
Holy
Yep.
moly.
Because Leon and I rolled up, and like we attempted the track walk, but we couldn't see the track because it was pea soup.
Yep,
But-
it really was. It really was.
I mean,
But so
she's
and then
great, but look at this nerd.
yeah, so we have that over there. Then we have everybody else over here, underneath the gang. So myself and my wife we're the only ones that aren't in
Blue.
in blue. That was a great shirt, by the way. That was representing Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
That's cool.
That was Trolley from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
That year we lost another friend in the Pittsburgh racing community. His name was Abhishek Shinde. Sadly, because of what this podcast stands for, he lost his life to the pressures of mental health. So one day he was with us, and then one day he wasn't. So we decided that we were going to honor him in this fashion. So on that was his racing number and his racing class with us.
Well, I hope to God you don't ever make a number 29 SMF shirt.
Yeah,
Just saying.
as do I. I hope to never have to make another one where it is a poor soul who should have just spoken to somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've on this podcast we've made many notes that there's hotlines if you don't have someone close to you to talk to about that. We usually post that up. In case anybody needs that information. Our podcast email is open to anybody that just needs to vent.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. That's been honestly, it's been a very recent development for me. Like it just came on last year, and
yeah, but it's a real thing.
It is
for gentlemen our age. It just is, and I understand that.
Yeah.
you know, but
I
you
kind
know,
of
I
wish I was there for the Kennywood shirt.
for the Kennywood one,
Yeah, that looks dope.
I think Kennywood ones will be there this year. Um, Ralph's shirts are going to be limited this year, because I don't think that it's going to have a wide scope
Okay.
for the people that are out there. Um, and uh, I coming up to year 20, I think we're going to get to a point where it's going to be really important for us to make space. And I think making space is going to be important. So we will have probably some trolley shirts. We will have some uh, Kennywood shirts. We'll have some more Heinz shirts. Uh, we will probably have some more Miller Lite, Pabst Blue Ribbon. We will have all of those shirts once all of the Ralph shirts have gone.
Well, being year 20, kind of, that's a big
Well,
milestone.
Yes.
hey,
Yes.
and this is 19. We're coming into 19 now.
That's very, very
And then
commendable.
20 in year 20, like I'm very interested to see what the next steps are. Um, and I'm very interested in how we're going to move forward with this. So,
Um,
but as you can see, like out of all of these folks, we have my dad's sister on one side, my dad's brother on the other side, both of them in the same damn shirt. um, and then everybody in between that who has actually been there pretty much every year since. Um,
there was a while ago, Mr. Squire tried to get me to go to, and this was very early in my mini ownership, because I hadn't done any actual racing since I was a kid, and I ran karts a little bit. And I had taken a long break from car stuff, and I actually bought the green mini in the midst of my divorce. So it kind of was like a midlife crisis car for me, but it opened up a world I completely forgot about. Like, you know, driving stuff fast and the people involved. To be honest with you, the mini community has been one of the greatest car communities I've ever been a part of. Um, a lot of friends, but like the fact that I can now do what I what I do for fun and help a great cause is it means a lot to me. Um, so it's as far as you're running this thing, you're going to have $100 donation every year because I'm going to lose that almost every year. And,
well, let's hope that at least still stays the same way because
well, the Mini is paid off. I don't owe a damn thing on that car, so it's staying around until it rots into the ground. So, and now it's in a garage, so it doesn't have to be out in the weather no more. And although going back, I want to show something off topic. I went to a Cars and Coffee this morning. Where did Facebook? Did I close out Facebook? I did close out Facebook. I'll come back to that. I went to Cars and Coffee this morning and had one of the more comical events of my adult life. Where's Gone at? Where's John? There it is. So, oh, I could have gone here. So this is my friend Baylor. He drove his Ferrari 612 Scagaletti up from Texas, and he does these commute to coffee, Cars and Coffee events. And that is a espresso machine on top of a table in the trunk of his Ferrari 512 or 612 Scagaletti.
That's cool.
And he's just kind of handing out coffee.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so I wanted to share that because I showed up. I was like, "You're really handing out coffee?" He's not selling it. He's just handing it out. He makes a really good cortado. I'm not a big coffee fan, but I enjoyed the shit out of that. And of course, he's like, "Oh, you want to share a cigar?" I was like, "It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Why not?" Or 9 o'clock in the morning. Why not? and I had a doctor's appointment right after that. I walked in my doctor's office. First off, I apologize. I just had a really high wired espresso and a cigar, so I apologize. He's like, it's all good.
As long
Um,
as they can take care of, like, you know, yeah, okay, we've taken in the idea that that's what you've just done.
Yeah.
So, your blood pressure's fine.
yeah, my blood pressure's great. Probably the best it's ever been in my life, to be honest with you. It's the diabetes that we're fighting with.
Oh,
Um,
me too, brother.
so
Welcome.
you type 1 or type 2, bro?
No, no, nope, nope, nope. I gotta worry about getting my A1C tested. So,
Yeah, I'm
just
type 2 because I enjoy sugary crap, and it's been my lifelong habit. And um, he told me I can't have any potatoes anymore because they're
Oh.
bad for my blood sugar.
Oh.
oh, and living
No.
in Cleveland where all those Irish folks decided to
Right.
settle, that's
Yep.
a great idea for that.
Yeah. Well, like, not coming off the fast track thing, but like, he's like, so my the last doctor's appointment I had, he's like, your cholesterol's a little high, but that's because your sugar's high. And I was like, that's your fault, doc, because you told me I could have all the meat and cheese I wanted. And I got 2 smokers, a big ass Blackstone, a big ass grill out back. I was like, that's all I do is eat meat. He's like, you just should lay off the potatoes, the rice, the beans. I was like, you're taking 3 of my favorite food groups out of here. Um, he's like, instead eat broccoli. I was like, I'm not eating broccoli. Can't do it.
Oh yeah, everybody's favorite GMO.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, I'll go back to around this out. We'll be back on the fast track website. Um, but yeah, I'm excited. Um, this has been a very good podcast. I appreciate you coming on.
Hell yeah.
Um, Always good to
Hey,
talk to you, Morgan.
as always, dude. Hey, so I want to point out we have in this photo is probably one of my favorite people in the entire world. So dead center right here. We have two individuals. So the woman standing to my left. Um,
So it'll be this one right here.
so she was my best person at my wedding. Um, and then behind them is Nakia. So Nakia is actually an HDSA employee.
That's awesome.
um, and he shows up from time to time um, because the first time that he ever showed up, he showed up with a coworker of his, and that particular coworker um, now works for
I dropped my cigar.
Lupus, I believe. Um,
Ooh, another disease that affects a lot of people.
Yeah.
yep, and they showed up, and I was very curious on the why of them showing up, and the statement was from the group was, "We're here to find out how you do what you do,"
Huh.
uh,
That.
and there was no judgment
Yeah.
behind it. There was no
Oh, it's not like they're
there was no necessary involvement. It was, we're here to make sure that you guys are doing everything uh, that you can to raise money. And I went, hold my beer and watch me. Um, and so this was a couple of years ago, but and obviously Jamison is not in this photo, but Nakia is. He is probably the most pivotal person at the HDSA that they currently have employed. Um, I have a bunch of people that are my number ones when it comes to people who are involved on a day-to-day basis. First being my wife.
Real quick on the
Couldn't do
wife. Real quick on the wife. Was it your idea or her idea to put your wedding photo on the side of the Miata that year?
No, it was the other person in the red and white.
Your mom?
Yep, 100%,
Mm.
100%. Um,
Actually, I think there's a picture of it.
it's somewhere there, yeah. Oh, there it is. Boom,
Yeah.
bam. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. So, hey, I can't complain. That was a wonderful day. I'd relive it 100 times over.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But it was her idea, and let's go back to Instagram real quick. I promise I won't keep you for another
Oh,
5 minutes.
we got as much time as you want, brother.
All right.
I
So
mean, we don't,
let's X out of that. Let's scroll up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. All right. Right here, right here. So blue jacket, purple jacket.
this one right here.
Yep. Okay, so these two, the one to my right and the one to my left. Marianne, who is on my left, your right. Well, excuse me. Other way around.
This one or this one?
Jin.
Oh,
That one.
yeah.
So the one on the left of the screen here. She also works for HGSA. She currently works with the NYA, making sure that all of these young people have a great experience moving forward through time with with Huntingtons in their family. Without a doubt, I couldn't be anywhere without these two. I call them my wolf pack. That's who they are. They're just the goddamn best. I think there's another one or two photos here. That's Anna. The Woods Girls. So this family here, they run our third fundraiser here in Pittsburgh area. They do a bowling marathon. So I don't know if you guys are bowling nerds.
That's cool.
League bowler.
All right. Well, then bring it, dude. Whenever you see stuff for Woods Warriors that I start posting, you can be a part of Team Fast Track. So
My company picnic this year is at a bowling alley. It's like a bowling fun center. They rented the whole place out.
That's
And I was
cool.
like, "Oh, you
That's-
made it." I was like, "You made a mistake. I'm going to hurt some feelings."
that's what these two do, and I will tell you that it is a great day. It is normally on an away Steeler game, and a Steeler game that starts later than 1 o'clock.
So it'll be a West Coast game.
West Coast game. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
keep
great.
me posted on that.
All right, so let's keep going through here. Let's go through this photo a little bit more. Marianne right there. So we were talking about Luke Shockley earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. The gentleman in this photo, his name is Sean. Sean is deaf. Luke Shockley actually grew up with a deaf sibling.
Okay.
And
Did Luke bust out sign language?
dude,
See, I didn't know that about Luke.
That's cool.
Luke is that dude. Luke is that dude. And he absolutely killed it. Him and Sean, huge friendship. It's fantastic. So, and then this is Marianne from New York. This is, God, this is a while ago now that I think about it. So, all right, let's keep going.
That's the last one in that And
That's the last one in that.
man,
So a banner made up by, another wonderful mini client, Exhibit Solutions, that down there in the left corner.
That's cool.
big draw on the vape.
No.
My air purifier is sitting at 642. It's angry.
Ooh.
My air purifier is just got to deal with cat hair.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, mine too. Mine too. And then I think we have some other photos here. We can just kind of we can go through the rest of these. That's all about
Millies!
donations, millies. So here's the fun thing. If you're going to join us for Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix, that is how they are serving their ice cream this year with
cool.
us. That is from last year. So that's their big Toyota server. That is the gentleman who is the proprietor of that Millie's. But
They had I think it was a sugar-free mint chocolate chip last year that was just so good. Like
it's out of this world, man. Millie's is just the shit.
Millie's is the shit. I love Millie's.
And then I think we have some more. We have people and baskets up here. Next round up. So, yeah, that's New York. We've already gone through those. That's baskets. Let's go to the one to the right.
This one?
Yeah. So that's Doug Bover. That's the president of the North Hill Sports Car Club. Everybody signing up, making sure that they're legal for everything. We got
real quick fun fact. So this is the Mini of Pittsburgh van, and it's a Dodge Sprinter, and across the front of the hood it says "I identify as a Mini." It cracks me up every time I see it.
That's great.
Yep, and as we can see there, we got somebody rocking the shirt I was rocking earlier. Good old Ron. Back to Doug. Oh, hey, look who's wearing the Brew Gentleman shirt there.
Oh, Mr. Leon Dixon.
Mr. Leon Dixon.
Trevor, you're gonna vibe real well with Leon. Trevor's an Eagle Scout.
100%. You guys
Yeah.
are gonna fit right in.
Leon was a scoutmaster for his kids when they were growing up through scouts.
Oh, nice.
There's a Pinewood Derby track in my storage unit that he gave me to. Which, if you want to, Morgan, if you ever want to use that for like a kids thing,
that'd be cool
or something, I don't mind trucking that out.
You know what? Maybe that's what we do for another thing for 20. We'll do Pinewood Derby cars. I like that idea.
It's bubble wrapped in my storage unit, so if you ever, I got more than enough vehicles to help bring it out. So.
Oh, speaking of bubble wrap, let's see here. Oh, I'm not sending you anything. Let's go to the next photo.
Okay.
Hey, there he is. And actually, there they both are.
Yeah.
So, Luke Shockley in the red shirt there. And then including the gentleman that I spoke earlier of, who gave me that wonderful bottle of whiskey for my...
Oh, that would be this. I'm assuming this gentleman here, he looks like he could give that kind of price tag a bottle away.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, but that's... okay. So here we go. That's me. That is my wife's cousin, Aiden, my aunt, and the gentleman who is responsible for all of the photos here at Fast Track.
Well, that's cool.
He got a great photo of me last year where I was on 3 wheels.
Yeah,
I was carrying.
Andy is from Columbus, born and raised. He was one of my best friends from high school, roommates at Ohio University.
Oh, you're a bobcat?
So my dad's a bobcat.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay.
awesome.
Andy is a bobcat. And Keith is also a bobcat.
My 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 sister started it as a bobcat and then transferred to Kent State because my mom worked at Kent State my entire life. So, um, free tuition won that out.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
But there was a diner when my sister was there. It was called Dalt's, but now I think it's just called the Diner. It was an
Yeah.
old, diner car,
That's cool.
and they had the best chocolate cake.
Anything OU is just fantastic.
Jackie O's. Oh,
Oh yeah, Jackie O's is fantastic. So Carpa and I went on a motorcycle ride down Triple Nickel, and we wound up in Athens, and we wound up outside of Keith and Andy's old apartment building. And all of a sudden he's like, man, he's like, this is all fantastic. I'm glad you're doing a run down memory lane, but like, can we go have a beer somewhere? And I'm like, I got the place. And Jackie O's, I don't know if you know this or not, but Jackie O's has moved off of Main Street.
it's been a
Yeah.
long minute since I've been down there.
So they
The,
moved
the Mini
off
X did,
of,
yeah, the Mini X did there in our infancy as a club. We did a run down there. I forget where I was. I wasn't able to make it for that one, but they all
but
loved
man,
it.
we wound up at the new Jackie O's, which is in, like a shotgun shack. Bro, oh, so good. So good. But I think there's one more photo here?
Couple more.
Yep. All right. So there we go.
She won a bunch of
baskets.
stuff last year. I remember
Yes,
that.
she did. Yes, she did. And then the guy in the center, that's Alex Andrus. That's the gentleman who runs Charlotte's Run.
Okay,
Cool.
okay.
And then, but yeah, there's that Bucky basket right there.
Yay! And that's the last one. And this is your wife, correct?
Yep, that's my wife, Olivia. So
Hopefully, we have another great weekend.
I certainly hope so as well. I appreciate you guys welcoming me on
Oh.
with this. I would love to come back after the event and give you guys kind of a synopsis of everything.
That'd be awesome.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And including your own experience with the event itself. I hope
I don't know if I'm bringing the GoPro for the front bumper, but I got a 360 camera on the roof of the Mini now. That I did an autocross. I did an autocross with Akron Sports Cars last year, and used it as a test run. And it not only because it takes really cool video, but like it gives me a better view of where I'm hitting my braking points and apexes, and I actually learned a lot from that video being up on the top of the Mini. That yeah, I don't think I'm gonna strap a
play
GoPro.
Gran Turismo. We understand.
Oh yeah, like I don't think I'll ever run a GoPro on the front anymore.
Oh God, no. Pardon me for just a second before we close this out.
All right. It's raining and I don't like it.
Is it raining?
It's raining here. Yeah, I hear it outside.
It was raining for a minute. I was having a cup of Joe and smoking a cigar, and I was enjoying the rain for a minute. It was nice.
You got a great back patio for that.
I do. It's nice.
I want to go to Cigar 30 on Sunday, even if I go by myself, just to verify I'm getting a couple chairs. Because
yeah,
yeah,
I would like to go, but like I said, we're kind of we play.
No, you guys do you. You guys do you.
Yeah.
I might not go because it's Mother's Day.
Yeah,
but
that's why I'm like, well, Chrissy and I are gonna go out. When you dropped it, you silly goose. Gizmo's playing with the stuffed mouse and he dropped it. But
Carrie found a box of Winchester's toys out in the small garage when we were cleaning it out,
Yeah.
and one's like this wire ball, plastic wire ball, and it's got a chirpy mouse in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Fitz goes nuts for this thing. Like, this is his new favorite toy. He will bat this thing around the living room, carry it around, throw it with his mouth, just so it makes chirping noises, so he can pounce on it. Like, it's hysterical watching him do it. And then him and Winchester have been having some WWE style wrestling matches, and like they're
great.
body slamming, tails are wagging all over the place, and it's just
It's an enjoyable
that dog has literally brought so much joy to my life. Like,
Yeah.
especially coming home at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I just have this unconditionally happy face to brighten up my day. Because, like I said, Wednesday was a mentally challenge. Like, Wednesday at work, like I said, I wasn't depressed. I wasn't full of anxiety. I was just like, I'd sit at my machine and just be like, I'm just done for the day because
Yeah.
I was just over everything, and nothing bad was happening. I was just like, I'm mentally over today, and that was only like an hour into work. I was like, I still have 11 and a half hours of this bullshit. Like,
I feel it.
thankfully, they gave me some hands-on time on what's going to be my new machine, so I got to start setting tools up for that. And
That's cool.
this thing, I want to know who came up with this thing, because it's got opposing turrets, and then there's 4 turrets that have, like, watching all this stuff spin and cut tools at the same time. It's mesmerizing. That's the one reason I love my job, is it feels like I'm stuck in an episode of How It's Made every week.
I can
Like,
I see the middle part of it. So we send the stuff off to get assembled. So after it's cut, we have it in stock, and then we pull it and send it to assembly. So it's pretty cool.
Do you have that like smooth voice just running in your background the whole entire time? And the nuts go on to the tablet, and then the tablet goes into the machine, and then the door closes, and then.
That'd be great.
Actually, most of our machines are auto-loading, so I really don't have to do anything until the part comes out of the machine, and it auto ejects everything. So I just check my parts, throw it in the rack, debird if I need to. I listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot of audiobooks. I'm about halfway through Dungeon Crawler Carl, the first book.
Oh yeah, it's such a good
Oh
book.
my
I just
God.
bought the 3rd one, so
You
I'm
need to
excited
talk
read
to
it.
Lasco about that. That is his big thing right now. So next time you're in for a mini Pittsburgh event, and Chris Lasco comes around, you need to talk to him about Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Does Simmons still work in the maintenance department? The guy that had that orange yellow F-56 that he did the Countryman brakes on, and the JCW, and
No, he moved to Florida. So he is gone. I sold him. We had a GP3.
ooh,
The GP3 that I did that really wonderful video on. He had that GP3. He bought that actually from us.
so in my parts pile is a GP3 turbo. So the mini's going to get my mini's going to get a GP3 turbo. I got to get a diverter valve block off kit for it, because my car doesn't have a diverter valve. It was all done through the Vanos system.
Right.
Trevor, what a diverter valve is, basically a blow off valve, essentially, in function. Mine doesn't do it because it does it through all the cams.
Yeah.
It's also what creates that real cool popping noise when I let off the gas in sport mode, which minis no longer do, and it bothers the crap out of me. They haven't done that, I think, since 21, 22. But yeah, I have coilovers, rear camber arms, intercooler piping, turbo piping, GP3 turbo. I just got to get off my lazy ass and put it all on. And then a set of Team Dynamic Pro Race ones that have Hoosier R7 slicks on them. So,
Whoa.
yeah, DOT slicks. Although the rules for fast track say no slicks.
That is true. That is
So,
true.
The
One
one
of the
thing
good
that
things about Fast Track this year, there is no cap on entrance. So if you've seen anything from North Hill Sports Car Club, they are saying, "Hey,
So what,
we're breaking a record,
129, I think is the cap. What is the cap? Or something like
150.
150.
150 used to be the cap. Right now, 130 is the cap.
Don't you dare.
So the idea is we are going to be bringing up. I think our record is 153. Hang tight here. I'll share another photo with you.
And HCC. No, North Hills Sports Car Club. One of these days, my picture's going to be there. I should come to more events. But
If you get more events, you will be there. That is actually the loading page for the Motorsports Reg.
Yeah.
And they have done an absolute ton of our heavy lifting here.
yeah, see, it says dot registered tires are also required, no slicks. But what if my slicks are dot registered?
Well, the other wonderful part of that is if you are from out of state, I don't think it matters.
Huh.
No, I'm going to bring the Falcons again this year because I got to burn those up.
All right, so I just sent you something to take a look at, which is a pretty damn cool statistic.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, was that from last year? No, 2013.
No.
It says.
Yeah, so this actually goes down to the idea of, so 153 is the record. So 153, overcast, dry, 65 degrees, 2013. Event 4.
Those were like perfect conditions too. 65.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Event 4 in 2025 was also the HDSA event.
Okay.
And then as we continue down, so we have one.
Did we have a light drizzle last year?
We did. And then we have 14, 15, 26 with 132 drivers. So we have 1, 2,
That would have been
3,
two events.
4 out of the top 10. And actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 events are all of the highest attended events.
I won't talk about the weather for coming up for next week because I don't want to jinx it.
It's supposed to rain at night, Steve.
Well, now you just jinxed it. Now it's going to move forward and rain during the day.
Yeah, I'm hoping not.
But it's supposed to be like 78 degrees.
Hopefully.
It's
Which
going to be a fantastic day, which will almost be probably the second hottest. Yeah, there we go, second hottest.
the one we had 2 years ago, 24. That was that day that it was. We had the Pabst Blue Ribbon shirts, and I can't really wear that shirt anymore because I have a sweat stain around the collar.
Yep.
That is just brown because it's a white shirt. And then, yeah, I was like, oh. But I think it may. So the mini club of the year for our anniversary bash, which I will hit you up closer to September if you guys want to do anything. If you guys want to do anything, no obligation, no pressure. But
Let me know.
Marianne collects shirts throughout the year from members and has them turned into a quilt.
That's cool.
And I need to call my herd of shirts. And I told Carrie, I was like, I think I want to have a shirt blanket done. So I think that Fast Track Pittsburgh, Gizzy is giving the doorknob a death stare.
Yeah. Well, he
You
was.
let me know. I
He's.
have a great person for that particular shirt blanket. So
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that because I'd rather give it to friends than send it off to someone on Etsy because that's where we get ours done. Is someone on Etsy.
Brenda's Blankies.
Brenda's Blankies. All right, I will put that in a text, like because I have short-term issues, so I have the notepad on my phone is full of stuff I never remember. I'll go back to that because I think
Blankies. That's the one that you need.
Yeah. So the picture that wouldn't come up earlier came up. And I'm kind of glad my helmet still has a couple years on it. Speaking of Sir's helmet. But this is my helmet, and it's got SSP, the better fitting company, not that other company in Solon. And then I got the AFD logo on the side of the helmet. So
that's dope.
Of course, it's on the inboard side of the helmet because all my track stuff is out here. Which I can't say those are my track stuff. These are actually Adrian's track stuff because I got the helmet from him. But it's an SA 2020, so I still have a couple years left on that helmet. So Trevor, helmets expire.
Yeah,
you got to have a current helmet because plastics degrade and it's a safety thing. So, because the big problem about where I live is I am 15 minutes from Summit Racing. As if I need something else to drain my wallet from stuff.
You're 15 minutes. I'm like 5.
You're like right on a corner.
You have no idea how bad I want to go purchase an insane amount of shit for my car. I'm like, oh my god, that's where I got my brakes and rotors. I think are from.
Spend like $150 and get like a Zamp helmet, and then autocross the Camry.
See, that's what I was like. I want to do something with that, or I want to trade in the Venza and get like a Mini or something.
You were talking about a Mini, or you still have an affinity for the old Integras, but finding one of those up here that's not rotten to hell is hard.
Yeah.
You could always see what Morgan has in stock for Minis, and just saying.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, well, Pittsburgh's calling, so cough. Maybe go down there. Cough. So,
we do need to have a Pittsburgh day though.
We do.
Or we just well, how about this? Because in June, because the first week of June, I'm flying Andrew down to Florida so he can spend a month with his grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And you're usually off Fridays. I'm off Fridays. Let's do a Friday in Pittsburgh.
I'm down.
And we can pop around, check out some sites.
Yeah.
So not trying to force you into a mini, but we stop by Morgan and take a look at the dealership. And
I mean, I'll just twist my days off, so we'll figure it out.
That'd be sweet. Okay.
Because Trevor and I have been talking for a while because we both like to urban explore, what I call urban hiking.
Yeah.
We do a bus trip to New York City every year, and which I saw Chrissy has one started up.
Yeah. She's got one going for Talmadge to support Corey's band.
Unfortunately, it's on the same weekend that Mr. Samu plans his. But
yeah, we were kind of tied because we didn't. I still want to go with Mr. Samu for his last one, but I mean I'm actually for this one I'm going for free to New York this time around because I get the awesome mission to keep the bus driver awake, and I'm like, cool. I don't sleep anyway, so that sounds good. So
yeah. So, anyways, we want to explore Pittsburgh more, and maybe stop by Ritter's and get a badass pancake.
Fuck yeah, I miss Ritter's.
I'm in. As Beetlejuice said in the musical, I'll be your guide.
Hell yeah. So
sweet.
I am
carry shot at 171.
Nice. I am gonna end the cast here because I'm starving. I haven't eaten, and lasagna is in the dining room waiting for me. So
it's cold lasagna now.
Yeah. But and then Gizmo and his angry issues.
But yes, thank you very much, Morgan.
Yes,
appreciate
it, man.
I appreciate you guys as well.
I'll let you know when we get everything posted on the socials, and if you want to throw it out on your channels as well.
Yeah.
I can do so.
Whether it be your personal. I'm not saying you got to throw it on the fast track one, but like appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm all about helping. Like I said, I get to take one of my hobbies and do good with it.
Yeah.
And
That's what I did.
And so I want to support as much as I can. Unfortunately, I just bought a house, so fundage is going to be a little tight this year. But I will still donate where I can, what I can. So, but still, I'm coming out. I'm going to try to beat some nerd in a white Civic, which I bought Carrie a 10th gen a 10th gen Civic 2020. Is that 10th gen or is that
That's ninth.
9th? And she loves the crap out of the car. I mean, I'm not a fan of the CVT transmission, but that thing gets like 40 miles a gallon, and that's what she needs. And it's a Honda, so it's a Honda, so if there's oil in it, it's going to run for frickin' ever. Like,
I trust me. I need 20 miles or an additional 20 miles to the gallon.
yeah. Well, that's what I like about the Tiguan. And like now that I have a Volkswagen, and I'm tight with the people I was tight with the people at ECS. I haven't really talked to them lately, but people at ECS, and I got everyone telling me, oh, if you do this, this, and this to your Tiguan, you can get like 450 horsepower. I was like, no, this is my reliable daily, the fun cars in the garage. Like, I don't need a super high horsepower grocery getter right now.
No, not at all.
The thing already needs front struts, but
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, my
dude, I was so ecstatic when I saw quick struts for that car. I was like, oh, thank God I don't do spring compressions or
Just go from there.
Yeah. Anyways, again, appreciate it, brother.
You enjoy your lasagna?
Yeah, like I said, it's the first time I've eaten all day today. I'll definitely enjoy it. Like, man, this is some good stuff in it, Stouffer. So
hey, that's better than nothing. So
true.
You guys enjoy.
Yep. Thank you much for chilling with us, man.
We'll see you in 9 days.
We'll be there.
Yep.
Fantastic. And fingers crossed.
It's going to be a good time for sure. No matter what, it's going to be a good time.
It will always be a good time.
Yep. It can rain after the event. I don't care.
Yeah. Either way.
Leon took me to a badass pizza place last year, right down, like not far from the event. Italian restaurant. And actually, I think I saw you drive by after you guys cleaned up at the event. Oh. I'm going to have to ask Leon because it was it's kind of like it kind of looks like a house, a nice parking lot on the side. You walk up front steps into it, and they had really good pizza.
Let me know.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys, and follow, and
subscribe, and donate.
And don't forget to donate if you
I will put when I do all the socials, I'll put the donation link in the socials as well.
Yeah.
So
sounds like a great idea.
Yep.
All right,
appreciate y'all,
gentlemen.
Yep.
Take care.
You too.
Steve. Much love as always.
Yep.
Trevor.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'll give you a big ass hug.
Thank you.
Next Sunday.
Yeah, I look forward to it for sure.
I'm in charge for hugs. So
sweet. Okay. Cool. All right,
guys.
Thank you so much again, man.
Hey, and like I said, I'm sure I'll be on after a while.
Oh yeah.
After the event.
Of course.
And we'll have a recap.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a plan?
Yep. I like that a lot.
Trevor, I expect there to be a whole bunch of 4K footage and just
there's my cat's
a whole bunch of B-roll, brother.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be B-roll. 4K I can't guarantee because it takes forever to upload. So, but there will be good footage and all kinds of good stuff there. So I have multiple cameras, a GoPro, the whole 9 yards.
We could always film 4K and then downgrade it where we need to.
That's true.
Because my 360 camera does 4K, and I have to usually bring it down to 1080 for YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's how it works.
All right,
You guys
appreciate it,
are
brother.
fantastic. Hey, appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Later.
Thank you.
All right.